Finally.
Come, let me get you something.
Hello, people of the world.
Yo, welcome to Saber Talk Sunday. Mundo in the house. Barris in the house. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
I hope everyone had an awesome and patriotic 4th of July if you are American. If you're not,
Exactly.
well, man. Yeah.
Happy Sunday, KB.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can decide to come in anytime you want, bro.
Please, I don't want to be alone with him.
And ends in the house, and ends in the house. Now, Barris, where did you find that? Was it by Fishy?
Yeah,
That
Fishy does things. He's got a store on Etsy, but this guy, he basically made a free app, sound font, so you can download it from his YouTube, from his YouTube channel, from his YouTube page.
Cool.
And I just combined it with the Christmas tree candy cane effect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I switched out
the.
Yeah, it's white with two colors, so I used blue and red to ample it out. That's how you do it the perfect way.
Oh, I would have never thought of that because I thought that was, I mean,
dude, your Wi-Fi. What is up with your Wi-Fi?
going on? I'm not even on Wi-Fi. Do I need to switch it?
Your connection is bad, man. Even KB saying
crazy.
Hey, Orlando.
And that's crazy. Maybe because I'm so close to the tower. That's what's going on. Orlando's in the house.
Hey,
Orlando's in the house, and it's in the house. Bad connection, huh? Like what you said. I can't believe how bad it shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be. I mean, I'm running full 5Gs on this thing.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the deal is, man.
No, I don't either. So, can't have a Mundo show without some technical diffs.
No, you cannot.
Go figure.
Okay. Yeah. What's
in the car currently?
Yeah. But yeah. But other than that, it's just been Friday here in Tennessee. It was storming really hard, like super crazy.
It's been windy over here, hot and windy.
Well, it's Texas. The wind I get, the heat I do get.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been crazy because like our weather over here has been about as bipolar as you can imagine with some individuals. Like, Jesus, you get the loving sun and a nice gentle breeze, and 5 minutes later you get the god awful burn your ass heat. Then you get a good. Well, we've been having some rain, in the past couple of weeks now. We got about 5.5 inches or more. And then now we're back to the sauna stage again. So it's like, which is it? What are you going to do?
Exactly.
So now we're in the sauna stage of the weather right now. Hot, windy, and you feel like if you shut the door, you open the door, you're going to be roasted like a chicken immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously, Orlando, you're Australian. I mean, you would probably celebrate when you guys became a republic against Britain. So there's that.
The fireworks are just a distraction from the heat, but man, you get more heat with the fireworks anyway.
Yeah.
Funny
Oh,
thing
wow.
though is, has anybody watched some of those documentaries on Netflix? Very interesting stuff, man. Especially the Washington, the one that I just watched not too long ago.
Oh yeah, you mean the patriotic ones? Yeah. Well, I think they're great.
Hmm. Did anybody buy some new fonts and some new sabers during the 4th of July sales?
I picked up one that I had been waiting on by Hyperphonic called Unlightable. It's basically
Hmm.
like a light side unstable version of Kylo Ren's font. And I also picked up
Hmm.
some newer versions of Project Fonts. Yeah.
The
Okay.
only one I just picked up, the only one that I just picked up was Starwave,
Oh, nice.
and that
Very
was
nice.
the yeah, that was the one I just picked up because that's pretty much all I could get at the moment. I went ahead and I've got an engine on the way for my truck, so yay!
Yeah, with
But I did.
yeah, with well, one of the things is I'm going to Knoxville Fan Expo and I'll be meeting with Daphne Zuringa, the woman who played
No kidding.
yeah, she plays what's it now? She plays dang, I'm blanking on names. Why am I blanking on names? This is not good. She plays
So
Princess Vespa
yeah,
from Spaceballs. And
Spaceballs.
I'm going to show her the Spaceball sound fonts that Juan Sith made, and
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. Oh, dude, I envy you. I envy you.
I want to, and also Josh Duhamel is going to be there. Shia LaBeouf is going to be there. John DiMaggio is going to
Wow.
be there. Let's see. Linda Hamilton is going to be
Wow.
there. Alan Tudyk is going to be there. Ron Perlman, Bryce Dallas Howard,
Dude.
Ahmed Best. Let's see. Henry Winkler. So yeah, a lot of cool
Yeah, the Fonz.
Yeah.
Nice.
Truckosaurus engine, please be Truckosaurus engine. Truckosaurus Rex. Yeah.
Oh, and gotta love you, Scott. Scott, the shit that he says, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, other good news,
Truckosaurus engine.
I finally got my twins back from Mountain Sabers.
Oh, cool.
This is Jason's
And that's.
lightsaber.
I was just gonna ask you, is that Jason's solos?
This is Jaina's.
Oh, Janus.
Yeah. Both are really nice hilts. They're a bit thick.
They
but-
are. They look good.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Most of the time, courage is just ignorance of what's really going on.
I know where in Orlando. You know, not a problem. Man, that is smooth, dude. Well, Scott, next year when I get my new truck next year, I'll be able to move those moo real quick, dude. Yeah, next year around September, I plan on getting a Ram 2500 Warlock.
Oh, nice.
So I'll have the Warlock truck and I'll have a Warlock Saber to go with it.
Nice. Yeah, but there have also been some flash 4th of July sales. And some of them are and some of them have been good. There was one guy who was trying to sell his Kenobi 3.5 by 89 sabers for
I saw
$375.
that. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, seriously, man, it's crazy.
But as much as stuff as he got in it, that's not too bad of a price.
Yeah, it's a really good price.
And then we got a few others that had they were doing like 20% off. I forgot who had 20% off. I know 89 Sabers had 15, I think.
Really?
And I'm not sure because I saw it really quick, but it could have been something old that I saw. But as far as I know, a lot of people were doing 15% most of the time, and most of them were either 10 or 15% on their stuff. Mountain was doing 50% off on his on all of his sound fonts for the 4th of July.
And for his birthday too.
Yeah. Happy birthday, by the way. I know we already said it, but still. I hope he had a great one, man. I hope James had a really good birthday.
Everyone have a happy birthday, huh? Yeah, there are a few decent sales here. Really good sales.
Oh, cool, Orlando. Yeah, man, I can't wait to hear your new fonts, dude.
Yeah, Mount Juan Sith came out with a new font called Wii Sports. You remember the Wii Sports game where you could play with a sword against another person?
Yeah, the little. As a matter of fact, I was playing that about 4 months ago with my daughter.
Yeah,
and we were having so.
Made a Wii Sports sword sound font.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'm not joking. He put it out yesterday. It was just funny, you know.
I got probably like 3 or 4 people before they killed me, man. Because I'm over here trying to do all the little lightsaber stuff while I'm doing that, man. It's crazy. Like, but you know, during the time of 4th of July, you know, there's not a whole lot of sales going on, but there are some. But can you imagine who is working on like Fishy, right? And his patriotic type sound font.
Well,
You've got.
I think it's worth noting that particular saber, that particular sound font is over 2 years old.
Okay. Do you think anybody made any new ones for the 250th birthday of America?
I don't think so. I mean, the closest thing I
didn't think so either.
No, I mean, for a lot of people, I would say that the 250th anniversary would go. I mean, 4th of July happens so regularly, and I don't think there was a 150th celebration when we. Yeah, but I will say that. I will say that when year 200 comes around, I'm sure something big will happen because it's year 300 comes around, the tricentennial. So that'll be nice.
Hmm. Well, even if they do make it later, and then they have it ready for next year, right? I mean, or the
Yeah.
next whatever
I know Maui
birthday of
Fonts.
America.
I know Maui Fonts did one called Independence Day. It's not
Hmm.
as it's a bit longer. Like the one that Fishy did was more of like Call of Duty orientated, which was funny though. Still,
And there's been a few. There's been a few.
you froze. Yeah. Mundo, you froze. Okay, that one looks a lot
Crazy.
better.
My phone just. Yeah. Well, my phone just crashed. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Anyway, as I was saying that. Why am I got two people? Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
You look like you have your old
I sincerely apologize
your
for
frozen
this.
your frozen frame looks like you're doing the blue steel look.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Let me see here. All right. So, and again, guys, I sincerely apologize for my phone crashing and tonight. Just ridiculous. Can't win. And that's because we end up getting a new Wi-Fi system, and it works really damn good. But apparently not with my phone and the laptop together.
Yeah.
But uh, as I was saying, um, there hasn't been too many type patriotic type sound fonts that we've seen, and there really shouldn't be. Really, I mean, I think in certain instances when we have like the birthday of America and so forth, the font should be limited to very few fonts like that.
Well, I mean, the one that
Simply because,
the one that Fishy made was a joke. Was yes patriotic, but it was also a joke because it literally had screaming eagles and gunshots, and at the end, tactical nuke incoming. Like that's
my
like
wife even liked it. My wife even liked it when she heard it. When I showed her that when you did it, when you turned on the saber,
serious. Thank you. That
she
makes me.
liked it. She said that was cool. She did. She said she liked it. She thought it was cool. Right?
Yeah.
You're seeing double of me? Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. Are you still seeing double or not? I mean, did it finally go away? I can't believe this, man. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, as I was going through stuff, I end up finding because I've been working on this laptop and working on this Linux system and learning some stuff, and probably because I haven't learned a whole lot of things, right? Mo's in the house. Let's see here if Mo's gonna come in and add to stage. Mo's in the house.
Hey Mo.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
We got you in. We got you in. We're glad to have you in, man.
Yeah, I had a surprise visit from my little nieces and my nephew.
Oh, nice.
Hey, family first, bro. Good.
Yeah,
Family first.
yep. I had a
Um,
lot of fun with him. They just
yeah,
left,
did
so
you
I said I'm going
do
to get on the show.
did you do any fireworks with them?
No, actually, I didn't. The wife and I went and we had a date, and then we just called it. We just kind of relaxed. to
Oh, well,
watch
there
all
you
the
go.
chaos from our bedroom, from our living room window.
That's what we got to
fire
do. I
trucks and
don't.
police cars.
From
people
in Chattanooga, we had a drone show
just
in
getting
addition to
dumb
fireworks. It was
out there.
amazing.
Yeah. How about you guys?
Oh man. We can. I can just step out into my backyard onto my patio, man, and I see all the fireworks.
Oh,
I don't even have to go to those big
those
things.
drone shows are nice. They're cool, man.
They really
Are
are.
The
they?
way they synchronize each other to make some kind of
Light bright show. Yeah,
uh,
it was really
design.
cool.
Yeah,
No, I don't. I recall one sound font and blade style, and I forgot what it was called, but it's been some years since it's been
yeah,
around.
yeah.
And
We
it you
normally we go to the parking lot over at a by SeaWorld. We go and park there,
uh-huh.
and then we can see all the fireworks from there.
Oh, that's cool. Now, now again, like I was saying, is that there's been some time, but there was a sound font and a blade style where you would have like a little firework going up the blade, right, in the different colors, the red, blue, and white. It would go pew, and then it'd stop at the top.
Did you
And in
freeze?
every little section, it would go, and you would hear the firework go pew, pew, until you got the whole blade lit, and then it would go to either red or whatever color you do, right? And but it's been some time, and I have not seen that in so many years. I'm thinking it's probably been about, oh, I would say about 10 years or more. I believe. And I don't remember if it was Fernando that did that or one of the other Profi guys. And I believe Profi was the only one that could do it at the time. Simply because Profi had more stuff to do than any other board at that time. And I just it man, it's been so long that I haven't been able to think about where it was from or who it was by. But I do remember at one time that Fernando
Was it
had did something
a
like
bottle
that.
rock?
Huh? No, no, no. A almost like a bottle rocket sound font and blade style, right? On the lightsaber. Can't Mo can't hear you, buddy. Bears, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so we just can't hear Mo right now. So I can't remember who did that, but it's been some time. I wish I had my other phone so I could try to look it up and see who did it. And I think I may be I may be correct when I say it was possible that Fernando did it, right? Because in the time that was going on, Fernando was really putting out some crazy stuff with those boards.
Yeah,
We got
Oh, okay.
silence. I
Yeah.
I apologize if y'all hear my dog going a little nuts. My daughter
Oh, I
just
see. I
walked
see
in.
what you're saying. Sorry, my computer's a little.
Hey, you can't have a Mundo show without some technical diffs, dude. That's become the butt of the joke here, man.
Mhm.
Oh my God, Barris, smile, dude. You're killing me.
Well, I'm trying to
Are you
listen.
tired?
I'm trying to, like,
Um,
okay,
Oh, are you trying to look it up, Bears, and see if
No,
Fernando may have done it?
no, I'm reading Orlando's comment.
Oh, okay.
The blade style for Xeno 3. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man. If you want to, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. That's a good sound right there. A little
Yeah.
smoother there too.
Yeah, just
Old Simpson joke.
yeah.
No.
Now, has anybody kept up with Fernando's stuff like for the Profi?
I mean, I mean, I'm subscribed to him on his YouTube channel, but no,
But
but
he hasn't done one in a while, so because I am too.
well, he's probably busy. I mean, he's got a life outside of developing Profi.
Well, of course, of course. I mean, that's again, we always make sure that we say that too, because I mean, anybody who does stuff on top of what their regular job is with helping out with lightsabers, they have to understand that they, like you
All right,
said,
can you guys hear me
they have a
now?
life on top of that. Oh my, yeah, real good, real good. I probably need to move over this way. There we go. So I believe, and I want to believe it was Fernando that did that particular font and that particular setup.
What
But I could be wrong. Hmm?
What font?
It's like a bottle rocket font, like a fireworks font in the lightsaber blade.
Oh, you mean the
And
blade style?
yeah, the blade style, because the blade. So what I was explaining is that the when you turned on the saber, right, you would hear a bottle rocket go, and you would see that, and you, huh?
Wouldn't that be a seismic charge?
No, 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 because it would go up the blade, and it would go red and then white and then blue, right? But you would hear the firework or the bottle rocket go up and explode, and it would explode into those little sections all the way until it got down to the bottom of the blade. Once it got down to the bottom of the blade, then the blade ignited all the way, like without the sections, right? It was pretty cool. I mean, it's been such a long time since I've seen it, and I don't remember who did it. And I want to say Fernando did it, but I mean, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Well, the ones
But I had.
the closest thing I think see is the Christmas tree one, and
Mhm.
yeah, the only thing I think of are the holiday ones, and there's Christmas tree, light the menorah, candy cane, and string lights.
Well, and then there's the ball drop one too, from
Yeah,
from
for New Year's.
Mountain. Yeah, for the New Year's one. So the New Year's one, I think maybe that's the one I'm thinking is the ball drop one, like for New Year's, but right.
Maybe.
That could be the one I'm thinking of. And but I could have sworn there was one like the ball drop that had all the fireworks and stuff like that go off when you lit the saber.
Maybe.
So I mean, I'd have to go back and look. I mean, it's been too many years since I've seen that. So again, I could be misinforming people, and so please don't take that with a grain of salt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really old. A lot of fonts are really old, and it takes a lot to update them too. So,
Like Project Fonts, Project Forge, he finally updates some of his fonts, including his Graflex 7, um, his Rogue Leader from Rogue Squadron Rebel Strike, and his Stun Baton. And he just released a new one today called The Return, which is his version of Luke Return of the Jedi font. And yeah, it's really
oh,
cool.
Orlando says he found it. Orlando says he found it.
It's on his. Oh, yep. It's from 6 years ago, apparently.
Okay, and now on Fernando's channel. Okay, so I was correct in saying that.
Well, I
Good.
haven't. I didn't look,
I thought I was going. I thought I was going crazy, dude.
well, I've never looked back 6 years ago, so yeah.
And it is really a cool font, man. I think it's just as good as the one that you did that from Fishy, right? So I think with those two fonts and with those two fonts and the two blade styles, I think you've got a killer combination for a patriotic saber, right?
Oh,
And then if someone, and I'm telling you, somebody's probably going to do this because I'm saying it. Please give me credit for it if you actually do it, and they do the American flag saber. Do the American flag saber and put those two fonts and blade styles in there, along with a ball drop, for the appropriate time. And there you go, a patriotic saber, man, along with the fonts to go with it. And so when the time comes, you pull that particular lightsaber out and have fun, man. Just go for it. I mean, what can it hurt? Oh, we lost Mo. What happened?
He left. I think he left. I think he was having issues.
Yeah, he'll come back in. He'll come
Yeah.
back in. Orlando, thank you for finding that though, dude. Man, that just reinforces my brain that I'm not going crazy, dude. And that it was actually Fernando that did it, dude. Because I gotta give the man props for what he did. We gotta give him props for what he did. And if y'all haven't checked it out, you gotta check it out because it's a killer blade style and font, dude. It really is. It really is. Involved court hearings, restraining orders. Damn, Scott. They're gonna muzzle you, buddy.
I'm thinking of adding. Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm thinking of adding Kiadi Mundi and Plo Koon to your Jedi V2 bundle. Well, Orlando, if you want to, I think you should. I will say though, I do think that you should, for each character, make them individual, like stand out. Their fonts stand out because otherwise it's just generic. So, but yeah, I definitely think adding Kiadi Mundi would be good. Hey Mo, welcome back. Are you all right?
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Staggering, but you should be fine.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, but
okay, good.
But
yeah, we can hear you.
Slow. Your connection is
a little slow. Yeah, it's lagging a bit.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right.
But because I plan on sending my Kiadi Mundi to James.
It is.
I want him to do my
the deal is.
my chassis.
yours is a KR Sabers one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is that one's good. And he did my mine, which is the original prototype by Cameron.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him my the child and the Chaotic Mundi together for the chassis for him. So
Nice.
I'll send those two for him to do my chassis. Even though I could probably do something, but I don't have time for them, and I would probably like for him to get the chassis uh and fitted for them, and then I can do the wiring and stuff.
Nice.
Speaking of wiring and stuff, I actually found a 3D printed version of Darth Vader's um, the master replicas that I have, and the one that the chassis that I was doing from
I think I know.
TCSS.
I think I know what you're talking about. I know about the guy who you're talking about. His name was. Let me go back down. Hold on, I'm trying to find. I remember, I saw it and I was talking to the guy.
Really?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to find who it was.
Yeah, because I haven't even found I don't even remember the name of the guy. I have to go back and look. But right now I'm printing out the chassis for it because I want a backup of the one that I'm doing from TCSS. So in case that one doesn't really pan out the way I want it to work out, I can 3D print this one and do this one and see if that one works out. So I have two choices for my master replicas, Vader hilt to get it done, and because I really need to get it going and get it started and get going. This week I should be able
Oh,
to
found it.
do
His name
the.
is Steve Harris.
His name is what?
Steve Harris.
Steve Harris. Okay. All right. Cool. Steve Harris. Well, in case you're watching this, man, thank you very much for doing what you do, dude. Um, I look forward. As a matter of fact, this piece right here, I just printed this piece out right now. I mean, this just came straight off the 3D printer right here, and I think this is like the crystal holder part of it, and it came out pretty damn good. I mean, it came out. I mean, I gotta clean it up a little bit, but not much. It really came out pretty clean. So just a little bit of tweaking on there to get the little bit of what do they call them? Little scraps in there that were the lines in stuff like that. So just basically
That's
burn them
good.
off, or take
Yeah.
barely take a little X-Acto knife and get them out, in the holes, right? So in the holes right there, just kind of clean them out right there.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, I mean, it came out pretty damn clean looking. Not too bad. This other side is okay. I mean, it didn't come out all that great out right there, but the rest of it came out pretty damn good. I'm not going to complain about it.
My name is Gina Solo.
So right now I'm in the middle of printing out the main part of the chassis, and after the show, I should be able to get to the third part of the chassis.
Nice.
The it'll be for the master replicas, Vader hilt. Now,
Hey,
Mo, have you gotten any
you know,
new?
wiring. I took your advice.
No, what now? Okay, we lost your sound.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mo. Like I said, the Mundo show technical diffs. I mean, even my laptop was that way too, man. And my laptop is like 11 years old or more,
Marjay report.
right?
Man, I'm sorry. No, my
No, no, there's
iPhone wasn't
nothing.
so.
There's nothing to be sorry
Can you
about,
guys
dude.
hear me?
Nothing to be sorry about. Yeah, we can hear you. There's nothing to be sorry about. Oh, and Hans Christensen, I recently started following his page.
If
I haven't,
it's not yours,
I
Mundo, it's
didn't,
mine.
no, I understand. Um, I have, I did not, and I'm so bad. I really feel bad
Yeah, I think
because I didn't start
that's the only
following
one.
Hans Christensen, and I just recently saw how he was talking about the graphics that he created, right, for Star Wars,
You mean Roger Christian?
and that was I mean Roger Christian. I'm sorry. Yes, I don't know why I'm saying hearing. I think I read on Hans
Yeah,
Christensen, and
Scott's
I
comment.
messed up the Scott. Damn it! You're messing me up. My dyslexia is in full swing right now. Damn you, Daniel-san! Damn you! Um, so anyway, I saw that, and I was thinking to myself, man, I have been missing a lot of information on that, and because the way he described, and he got the official button, the official how you are supposed to light up the graphics lightsaber, right?
The button
But
where it's supposed
so
to go, and the activation is supposed to be under the bubble strip, I guess.
yes, so he clarified that because he said he gets emails every freaking day about that stuff, and I was like, well, I'm so glad that you cleared that up because I mean I'm not the only one, but other people too, right? Other people were really um, asking about that, and since he cleared it up, hopefully there won't be any more questions about that after that. Now we can say, okay, well, if you have that particular question, go and follow him so you can see his content. Um, and I think he's what on Instagram or face. It's Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Instagram or
and
Facebook.
Instagram. He's on Instagram too.
So you can go and follow him and get all that information. What he is telling you the way things are supposed to be instead of trying to figure out this and that. Go to the master himself. Get your information directly from the source, because when you get it directly from the source, then you are really informed of where it should be at, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so well, did we lose Mo again?
No, he looks like his thing is still up. Oh, why is it that? Yeah. No, he's back.
Yeah. Man, okay. So, what do we have coming up? There are some things that are coming up in
Oh,
the
hey,
lightsaber community.
Rich is in the waiting room.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Okay. Hang on. Oh, it's not on my phone here. Can you add? Let me see. That's weird. That is really weird. Okay, hang on, Rich. We'll get you in.
Yeah, I saw
It's not.
Corbin's
It's
announcement for the stunt sabers versions of Anakin and Obi-Wan's for them.
it's not showing him. It's not showing him in my thing here.
Um,
Yeah.
send him the link for this week. Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe. Well, I did send it to him. Okay, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna come back and I'll send it to him. So hang tight, you two guys. Keep a hold while I go do this real quick. Be right
Sure.
back.
All right. So to clarify, there are some new hilts coming in, as Mundo's saying. Basically, there's a new stunt saber. So I'm guessing that they're releasing a version of the stunt saber from Anakin and Obi-Wan's Mustafar duel. And to those of you who remember the Corbett, basically it's the stunt saber that Hayden Christensen used
Okay,
in
hold on.
duel. So that'd be cool. I don't know what's going on here, guys. And I can't hear Mo. Mo, can you hear me? Can you speak? I can't hear you. I can't. Do you have earbuds? Like, do you have headphones? Maybe headphones can work. Yeah. It just gets so lonely with no one to talk to. I'm so alone. Nothing to do. Ugh. Yeah.
All right, we got Rich in the house.
All right, hear you now. What's up,
Hey.
guys?
We're gonna start that. What's up?
Hey.
No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, Rich, you just missed my my impression of Donkey from Shrek.
All
Like,
right,
I'm so alone.
can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. No, Rich, do you? And we were talking about this earlier, and you were probably listening, right? And we were talking about,
Hear me?
of course, tonight is the Patriotic Sabers. So
Okay.
if you remember, 6 years ago, Orlando found it, and I was talking about how Fernando did the fireworks type sound font along with the blade style that you would you would see the fireworks go up the blade and then hear the firework pop. And then
That's
once you
neat.
get all the way down to the blade, then it would ignite the way it was supposed to completely.
That's cool.
Right?
That's really cool.
Yeah. And I was telling everybody about it, and I was like,
Can you
"Is
guys
it
hear me?
Fernando or is it Fernando?" Yeah, we can hear you clearly. Are you hearing us? Yes, no, or you're freezing. That's funny. Gotta love it. So, like I was saying, is that Orlando found it, right? But
Right.
I was second guessing myself about that font and the blade style, and I was saying that somebody should get the do an American flag lightsaber, and
That's
then
cool.
get Fernando's blade style and sound font, and then what Barris was talking about is Fishy's patriotic um, sound font on there as well, with the blade style that he had on there on his lightsaber when he did that. And then you got the two sound fonts and blade styles that'll just blow the shit out of anything as
Hey,
far as
Barry, can you
a
hear me better?
patriotic.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you. So as far as the patriotic saber goes, you put those two sound fonts and those two blade styles on there, and there you go. We got a patriotic saber
A patriotic
that'll
saber,
last
that's
for
cool.
years.
It's funny.
No, we don't see in the Star Wars lore. You have the Galactic Empire, but you really don't see them celebrating anything, right? Empire wise.
I mean, actually, we do see in Rebels, we see Empire Day in the first season.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
remember that one.
I stand corrected.
And yeah, but there are a lot of fan animations of Empire Day. There's this one of a stormtrooper parade throughout Coruscant, which is cool. Yeah.
I haven't seen much. I guess I missed that, and that's why I guess I need to go back and rewatch.
So Scott has an off-topic question. People who might not be
Yes,
able
I can hear
to draw
you.
very
Can you
well
hear-
have started using
Can you-
AI to describe hilts. They want to construct and ask some aspects.
No.
I think doing that in order to describe their hilt, I think it's an interesting idea.
I have
That's
no
a cool-
problem with AI. I'm
I'm
a
No.
designer, developer, and artist, and I use it too because it makes me faster. It's a tool. It's like Photoshop.
I agree that
It's Photoshop.
that AI and some uses of AI definitely work, especially when it comes to designing lightsabers. It definitely, like for example, if you wanted to create a High Republic or Old Republic saber, I would say that AI can definitely help it. I would say letting it do all the work is not effective, but I would say just being able to put in the work to it,
I mean, you're still massaging it. I mean, you could just throw it out there and be like, "Hey, make me a lightsaber hilt," and it'll do it. And it might be cool, it might not be cool. But then if you could use that as a base to say, "I want to change the emitter, make it a thin neck," let's add some greaves to it.
Exactly.
Try to imagine like you're art directing it, and the AI is just your art junior designer. You're just saying, "Okay, I like this." Like when I have designers working for me, that's what it's like. They'll bring me something. I'll be like, "I like this. Let's change this. Let's do this. Do this." Off they go, and they come back. It's good. Let's print it. It's like it can be used for nefarious reasons, but if you're using it in an honest format as a tool like Photoshop, then it's fine.
Yeah,
I use it when I make my
Yeah.
chassis. When I make my chassis, when I use my software, when I render them in a very basic color scheme, and then I'll run it through and say, now render the gold to be gold, and it just takes my exact image, and just puts a layer of paint on it. And I'm like, that's fine because I could do that too, but I don't have 3.5 hours to do it. It takes me 3.5 minutes. So
Mhm.
I have no problem with it.
If it works well, I think, like you say, it has to have the function of the non-nefarious reason behind it. And
Right.
there's a lot of nefarious uses, because I mean, if you look at what's going on right now with the telematics and everything else that's in basically everything from your phone to your vehicle to whatever, and definitely an overreach of the state's powers and so forth. But we're running against the empire right now. But it is. I mean, that's pretty much what it is right now. But if you use what we have, and that saying goes, if garbage in, garbage out. But when you put good stuff in there, you get good results. Yes, it is fantastic. I mean, there's certain things that AI can do that kind of when we get a little stifled on certain things creatively wise, maybe we have a blockage of some sort, and
Mhm.
then we go to AI and says, "Hey, this is what I need. This is what's going on. What are you gonna come up with?" And it'll come up with some shit that you're like, "Oh, damn, I never thought of that. Yeah, let's go with it." Right? And so again, that kind of system works good.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it depends. Like I said, if you're nefarious, you're going to use it for nefarious purposes. If you're a bad person, you're going to do bad things. Plain and simple. If you take a
mhm,
design, put it in your shop, and sell it as your own, that's going to be you. But that's not me, and that's not how I want to use it. So people could do what they
mhm.
want. I don't care. I'm doing just for good, all good purposes. So,
And you do badass shit, man. I mean, I have to say, you do badass shit. I
well,
mean,
thanks, man.
I
I
love the
appreciate it.
stuff that I get. I love the stuff that I get from you because, again, the quality and the craftsmanship shows how much love you and time you put into it. Because,
Yeah, I don't use it. I don't use it to design or build. I use it to polish, like for renders, just renders.
yeah,
Now I use it for. Now I'm a developer by trade, so I use it to vibe code all the time. I have an idea
hmm,
and I want to see it through, and I can't have the time or just the skills of certain programming languages for something I want to do, and I'll
hmm,
just get as far as I can, and I'll have AI finish it out, or I'll use it to work with me. Like I said, as a junior designer, developer, whatever to achieve the vision. I think that's a good thing for people because people who have ideas but can't do anything with it, this gives them an ability to do something.
hmm. No, I agree. You can utilize it as a tool, and it would definitely really enhance your workload
Mhm.
because again, like you said, you can utilize it as a tool. um
Well, one
Barris,
one
can you
thing
check up on all the go
one
ahead.
thing Mundo that I thought would be really cool use of it for saber building was you
Hmm.
could use it to build PCBs, right? So you could use it to build a
I heard
PCB.
that.
So every saber I build or install, the buttons are always the biggest pain in the ass all the time for my chassis
Hmm.
designs. There's just the biggest pain in the ass because they fall, rip the wires rip off, whatever. It'd be great to have a switch plate, but if you don't have a switch plate, you're screwed. You have to make adjustments in your designs or make adjustments in your machining or whatever because you don't have the space for it. But if I can design a
Hmm.
PCB that's going to give me a button solution that works for my chassis design, I'll do that. That'd be great. And then I can get a bunch of them shipped to me, and then I can just, make my own stuff. I couldn't do rather
Hmm.
than have to rely on like Dimitri or somebody who's like, who's like making these PCBs for mass production. If I need like a one-off thing to solve a problem, it's cool to be able to do that. Whereas before, I'm like, I don't know how to make a PCB. I've tried using like PCBway or
Hmm.
something, but I don't know how to do that stuff with the traces and all that stuff. But now I
Hmm.
just, vibe build it or vibe code it, as they say.
Right, vibe coded, yeah, for sure. um that's the interesting thing right there. And you like I said, you use and when you use
Did
things
we lose
like
Mo?
that as a tool.
I lost you, Mondo. You're muted.
Oh, am I muted? Huh.
No, I can hear
Let
you.
me see.
I hear you fine. I
Oh,
don't
you
hear
can hear
Mundo.
me? Oh, okay. That's weird. That's weird. I'm just got back. Wow. Okay.
Muted. I
Muted,
see you. I don't
huh?
hear you.
Let me see. Okay.
So I'm working on
Um,
a new lightsaber stand. This is one that I did before. Kind of
Very
cool.
nice.
It's based off of the
I'm gonna
Fallen
I'm
Order
gonna go
one.
out and I'll
Then
come
I
back
Fallen
in.
Um,
Order one. Yeah.
so what I'm going to do is I'm designing it to where I have the Death Star pattern in here, and I'm going to put lights so it'll be like lit up to illuminate the hilt. Like when it's on here, it'll shine up through the bottom. I
That's
have one that I made before that's bigger, but that one I like the
Okay.
slimness of the Fallen Order ones. So
you
it's
I
know,
about to
I
go in the
downloaded that
printer
one
right
thing
now.
too.
it'd be awesome if you gave us all something like that for a Christmas present. Seriously, those things are amazing. Oh,
No,
nice.
look. I mean,
Mo,
my
that looks better. That looks better. You look a lot more high def, Mo.
Yeah, I had to go with my phone.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
The problem is the computer. It's really bad.
Yeah, I'm on my Mac and
Yeah.
I'm doing better.
Well, that's what I got. I got a Mac, and it's just not for some reason. I don't know. It's running super slow. I don't know if it's the internet or what.
Mm.
I got
Yeah.
Google, so
So, Rich, can you hear me? Rich, can you hear me now? Is Rich able to hear me? Barris, how about you?
I can
Rich,
hear you.
yeah, we can hear you. Rich, can you hear us?
I got you. Yep, you got me.
I think Mundo.
Okay.
We can hear.
Can you hear Mundo?
He can't hear me.
I can't hear Mundo at all.
What?
Oh, wow. That's weird. Everybody can hear me but you. That is really weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah, weird.
Okay, that's kind of weird. It is weird. No, but he was showing that look, I got 3D printed too.
Wow.
So,
Hey, Mundo, real quick, I was gonna say thanks. I took your advice on that soldering wire, the 6040.
uh-huh.
Man, it worked out great.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time soldering that other one. I don't even know what number that solder was. It was a cheap brand I bought off of Amazon, and that sucker was not. It was just not melting right. So
What kind did you get?
I'm sorry.
What kind did you get?
The one I got is this one here. I don't know if you can see it.
I can't see it on. I'll have to see it on the.
Hold on, Mo. Let me get.
Comes up.
It's
I'm gonna get Mo on the
40. Try to focus it. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm working off my phone, so it's
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I see it.
It's a high, soldering wire.
Yeah, and it's the rosin core, and
Right. Yeah.
I also got this one. I haven't tried this one. This one's a 6337. I believe this is what Jeremy at Solo Sabers recommends. So I'm gonna try this one as well. See how that one works.
Is it leaded? Is it leaded or unleaded?
Leaded. Yeah, they're both leaded.
Yeah, I use a 63. I use the.
Do you?
The,
How do you like that better? Do you like
MG
it better?
Chemicals. I use this one.
Oh, what is that?
MG Chemicals. This stuff. This stuff's great. I mean, I've tried other solders, and this is the only one that I found that actually works. But I have a fan to exhaust the fumes, which makes a big difference. It's loud, but it works. So
that you definitely need a fume extractor.
Yeah,
you definitely need a fume extractor for sure.
This is one of the newer sabers, Rich, that I got in earlier last month. This is the SP Sabers version of Luminar Unduli's lightsaber.
You make them bigger, Mundo? I still can't hear you, Mundo. I don't know what.
You still can't hear me? Okay, I'm gonna come go back out. I'm gonna wait for a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but Rich, these SP Sabers, these are really amazing hilts. Like,
I've done a few SP Saber chassis. The low grounds, I think I did.
That's the Anakin version.
Yeah, the Anakin. I did the high grounds, which was Obi-Wan's.
It's a real shame that they closed down, and Sabermont hasn't done anything with it. I mean, I know they're developing something with it, but I still haven't heard anything. Like these, I found this from a website called Astro MX Sabers. And
how about now? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
They have them in their clearance.
Be right back.
And right now they have Clan the Luminar Unduli that's available.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have the Plo Koon available and a Crimson Menace too.
Oh, cool.
The Crimson Menace, I kid you not, the installed version is $1,200.
Damn.
Why?
Damn.
I
Why is
mean,
it so expensive? Is it because
1,200.
do they have
yeah.
like what? Do they have like these two boards? I guess, and they're
It's
doubling up.
installed. It's both hilts, but separate. It's 800. But the option for it to the option for both of them is together. So, I mean, if someone wants to spend money on that, I say go for it. But otherwise, But yeah,
I mean,
compare this to the newer like ones by X Tech or even by Loretto Sabers. This thing's got heft. It's got heft and it feels really real. But yeah, my only complaint about it is that for some reason they decide to make a teeny tiny little hole, and it's like it's not an M3. It's smaller, and
M2.
it's so freaking annoying because if you lose that hex screw, game over, man. You'd have to send it out.
You
What
gotta
size
buy
hex
you
screw is
gotta
that?
buy a box of M screws for like $5 on Amazon and have 7,000 of them that you'll need 2 of.
Be
Big
careful
deal.
because some of those have a fine thread or a coarse thread. I made that mistake. I bought a whole box and they were all
really?
coarse threads. So you got to make sure because most of these are fine threads.
You could drill that out though, Barris. You can just take a M3 or 18.6 or 832 or 632 and just tap it, make it bigger size. You don't have to worry
Well,
about
I
it.
don't have that. I don't have that equipment, and I don't
You have a
trust
drill?
myself to do that yet. I don't have a drill.
We need to get you a drill.
Yeah.
I will
Definitely
gladly,
need to get you a drill.
I will gladly accept Monica donations. Thank you. Rick.
Everybody needs a drill. We'll get you a drill set. We get you one of those,
Oh,
those little
so
sets from
kind.
IKEA that has like
Okay.
they
Yeah,
got the pink ones too.
it does not fit. It is like meh.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I'm sending this. I've got a bunch of odd parts I got to send to James to do. So
Yeah, have them just retap it to a bigger size, more
Well,
common
no,
size. Like if you get 832, you can get it at Home Depot or 632.
well, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to add M3s on this side on the upper lip, so that way they're better at holding the blades.
Sure.
Holding the blade in.
I mean, I would say try to do. If you're trying to do small, I would try probably a 632 over an M3 because you're going to have better luck finding these tools that'll use the imperial ones versus the metric ones. Anything metric.
Well, yeah, I have the same one. I have the same thing you do. That's a Husky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of different ones. Some are metric, some are
this is in
imperial.
metric. So
Yeah.
You're gonna have a
If you have
hard
a
time
metric one.
finding M3s or anything like that at local hardware stores, but you can find them really easily on Amazon.
Yeah,
Well,
Amazon's.
actually, Ace Hardware has metric.
Yes.
Yeah, they
So
do.
does Lowe's.
And
Lowe's has it too. Metric section. It's pretty useful.
luckily, I have a Ace Hardware like down the road, like not even 2 miles down the road.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy for me to go over there.
Make sure you get yourself some of that gold paint if you're at Ace. If you're gonna do a loop,
Yeah.
get the what is it? The antique gold is the is the appropriate. I have like a couple cans of them. I remember posting
The spray cans or the regular
spray cans.
cans?
It's the ones that they use for the actual prop was the antique gold. So according to Hallowex says that. So I trust him. So
Yeah, Hallowex is really, really on his game with a lot of information too, man. I'm gonna tell you, I was playing around with some of the stuff that I've been 3D printing. Oh yeah,
that's the antique gold. So it's the right.
Wow, very nice.
I have a couple of spray cans of antique gold, I think, and
It's a weird.
they're
it's a weird
actually.
paint. You ever use it?
It is.
It's a
Yeah,
weird paint.
because
You got to do really light dust, and it builds up. It doesn't like just hit it. Like when I do, like my gold for my chassis chambers and stuff, I just blast it with the Rust-Oleum, and it does a really nice even coat. But the Ace Gold stuff, you really got to go light with it, or it'll.
Is that the one with the primer and the paint together?
The antique gold?
Yeah.
The anti-gold doesn't have primer, I don't think. So
No,
he has a
there was one
video.
that I've gotten. There was one that I've gotten, and I don't remember, but it had both the primer and the paint together.
I don't know. I don't know. I think the one I have is just the paint. He's got a video, an old video where he goes through it. I think he's
Hmm.
doing a hero hilt for like a Star Killer hero hilt for it was like maybe 2019,
Hmm.
maybe 2020, right around the pandemic, maybe
Hmm.
before that. And he goes into depth about his process of doing it. And I followed it like to the letter. So it's worth your time if you're gonna do a Luke and you want to paint it.
Yeah, for sure. Now I was playing around with some of the things that I downloaded because I've been just downloading all kinds of crap from
Cool.
all the 3D printing sites and stuff, right? And I ended up finding a bastion on there, and I 3D printed it, man. It's got like 3 or 4 sections. Hang on, let me get a little
Make
close
sure
up
bigger.
here.
Yeah. See.
And so it's really cool, man. It's got like I said, 3 or 4 sections. I think 3 sections, four
Oh, 3D printer.
sections. Yeah. So
That's awesome.
check it out. Here's the pommel, right? Here's the body,
Hmm.
right?
Nice.
And so
That's
the
cool.
pommel goes in here, and you just twist the pommel on
Little
like that,
lock. That's nice. It's good.
and then you've got your basically your chassis more or less right up in here,
Mm,
right? You got a singular button, and then you got your USC plug-in right there.
sure.
That goes, and that just plugs in right there. And then now you got your emitter part right here. It goes, and it just snaps
Snaps
in
right in.
right
That's
there.
awesome.
And now you got the whole bastion right here.
All right. That's cool. Yeah, I
Yep.
found I was gonna help out at a like a place for kids to like do like STEM projects and stuff. And they
Mm-hmm.
found out that I build lightsabers, so they want me to teach a class on how to build a lightsaber. And
Dude, there you
I
go.
was I was thinking about how to make it for them without making it cost effective. They have a bunch of 3D printers there, so I found like a 3D printed hilt too. That like it's modular. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's you can like take it apart and but I like the
There
way
you
you have it.
go,
That's a little
man.
nicer.
Are those ready to for install as well?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was so I
Wow.
found this and I modified a little bit. I brought it into my software and I modified it to make it be the right inner diameter for like a 1 inch core or a 1 inch chassis if they want to
Mm-hmm.
build it. So the idea is that they're going to learn how to solder. They are doing a 3D print. They can do modeling. So maybe it was like get like the custom saber shops builder to get like a
Mm-hmm.
silhouette of it and then have them draw it in Blender to maybe make the pieces. But this has,
Mm-hmm.
it has the attachments. It's got it's got the screws parts already in there, so it'd be pretty easy to make a bunch of parts.
Yeah.
It's great for a
Yeah.
kid who wants to learn how to make a lightsaber. These
Yeah,
are
that's
great.
that's a good idea. I've been looking for a little project for my nieces and nephews.
Oh yeah, it's like, and the thing that's
And
cool about these things, if you print them too with like 6 walls, like a strength like profile, they're,
yeah, for
they're
sure.
pretty solid. It's pretty solid. So
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it's a great learning tool too. It's a
mhm.
great learning tool. And the only, that's the thing is that, when you have entities that are trying to dissuade from kids and stuff learning this stuff. And I don't know if you guys ever keep up with what's going on with the 3D printing stuff, but you've got some people that they're trying to be safe because they're trying to keep people from 3D printing guns, and I get it, but it's at the
California thing.
expense of everybody else. Yeah, it's at the expense of
California thing.
everybody else.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
going on in
and
California or something like that.
Yeah, it's
mhm,
California. They're doing the thing that's weird. It's like they're
they're
trying to make
starting
it
it.
too
California,
in New
they're off
York, I
the
think too.
rocker.
I think New York is trying to do it too. The idea behind it
Hmm.
is that the slicers will be able to detect if it's a part for a gun and then block it from being printed. So,
But see, then that's going to hinder our blasters. Like we want a 3D
well,
print blasters, and we want put the electronics in it, and it's not going to know the difference between the
Yeah.
blaster and a real gun.
But not only
it's like
that, I think it also flags like a cylinder, a metal cylinder, which most lightsabers are. I think it flags that and would probably block ours too.
I mean, I don't
Like-
think Mundo, honestly, we'll never have to deal with it because we live in Texas, and I don't think
And
we'll
I
have to
live
deal with
in
that.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
I kind of like the idea of what is behind it. It's like try for safety, but I think it's like a problem. It's a solution for a problem that probably doesn't really exist. But
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and you're not going to stop those things. I mean, because
Right.
it never has.
That's
Whether
what I
you
mean.
believe
Learn from
the
the
safety
lessons
factor of it, whether you believe the safety factor or not, just because you change an environment doesn't mean it's going to stop. You take out the guns, knives will take over. You take out knives, and sticks and rocks will take over. It doesn't matter if you got a person who is intent on harming another person. It doesn't matter what they're going to use to harm you. They're going to use it. So
Yeah.
it makes no sense in hindering people that can protect themselves from that kind of stuff.
Damn it, I want to be able to print lightsabers.
They're probably
Right?
going to do the same thing they did with fire sticks. Like
Learn
fire
from the
sticks, they
lessons of
burned them.
100 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Prohibition did not work. We could not stop people from drinking, so we must learn from
Hear, hear.
prohibition.
Well,
I'll drink to that. No, but seriously, I mean, on a lighter note, okay, we'll get out of that situation. But on a lighter note, the things that you can create patriotically, so to speak, but at the same time, the learning curve is there. The learning of teaching children, like you said, Rich, right? Teaching children to do all of those things, to think for themselves, to acquire these different skills that really should be teaching in schools, other than, because I think schools these days don't teach certain aspects of life that they should. And in certain instances, the children are really lacking a lot of self-confidence, because once you instill a lot of these trades or these skill sets that they need to learn, they have so much more confidence in themselves. And even the kids that don't have very much confidence, when they learn those skills, their confidence shoots up tremendously.
I believe
And
that.
that's where we need to be. And that's where we need to be. We need to uplift their confidence, no matter what range of learning that they have. And I think that's what we've done, is somebody who is a little bit slower in learning things gets left behind a little bit, and they don't get the skill set. But I can attest to that, because for me, like when I was growing up, I didn't know I was dyslexic. I didn't know I had a learning disability until I got into college and I was tested. And even then, even though I had a hard time, I still got an associate's degree because I didn't give up. And so we
Right.
need people, we need people to tell these kids, hey, it doesn't matter how slow you learn. It's the point that you can learn. We just need to go a different way. Look at what is it? For an example, the Kung Fu Panda. Okay, that cartoon, that movie shows Po. He had to learn a different way to become a master. He wasn't trained traditionally.
Right.
And so if you show that into a child and say, hey, Poe didn't learn the way these other masters learned. He learned a different way. Everybody is different in learning. And so when you get that, when you get a child to understand that yeah, you can't learn this way, but we can try this way and see if that helps you. And then nobody is left behind. No child is left behind because we can alter those ways of teaching them.
Yep.
Well, appreciate
That's the
choir.
cool part. That's cool. I mean, that's really cool to know that somebody can learn a different way, not just a traditional, upfront way.
No, that's
But
very true.
Don't let your overconfidence give Gunry another advantage, Ahsoka.
Sorry, I'm just programming.
No, that was good, man. Right after I just finished saying, then that comes up. That was good, man.
I was doing some programming. I was trying to see if the accent light on the core would work would work the accent pixel near my on my Unduli, but it looks like it doesn't work, which it's fine.
Good night, Orlando.
Yeah.
What doesn't work?
I think there are accent pixels near the button on my Unduli chassis, but
Can you make it big? Can you take a look at it?
Sorry,
Can you make them big?
I'm loading them. I'm loading it up right now. I don't want to mess it. Yeah, but it's not a big deal because see it's this little thing. It lights through.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with it not lighting up, but at the same time, it's just like,
Well, I have like a. It depends on I have like the Sidious is like that. It has those two little buttons.
Yeah.
So on the chassis, it has two little pixels over there that shine through, so you can get the color you want.
Yeah, let me see. Look real quick.
I mean, if it's
hungry for knowledge, Scott.
Oh, I saw that clear coat too.
At the bottom, I'm not sure.
I bought a spray can of clear coat not too long ago.
Yeah, I use clear coat. I use it. I just put on this one. This clear coat.
So I had a little issue with the clear coat. What happened with mine was I didn't allow the weathering to dry enough, and then when I put the clear coat on, the clear coat didn't cure correctly, adhere, and so it kept rubbing off, or it was sticky for days, and I couldn't figure it out until somebody mentioned that, or somebody online was saying something about that you have to clear coat, or actually the chemical that I was using. You're not supposed to clean the parts with alcohol. The alcohol reacts with the chemical, and it doesn't. It powders up.
Interesting.
Rich, have you done any powder coating?
Not powder coating, no. Just I've had one thing or two or a couple things powder coated. I really wasn't impressed with what I got back. It kind of looked fake looking. It looked like it was like somebody who just did a bunch of coats of paint that looked like thick, and it looked nice, but it wasn't what I was hoping for. I like aluminum black or just regular paint. I think I have no problem with acrylic paint, because once that cures, you hit with the clear coat. If you want to get it off, you can get it off, but if you don't want to get it off, it's gonna stay. So
that powder
because I was. Go ahead, Mo.
The powder coat, is it hard to weather, like scuff it up? And
I think the ones I got was I got a couple parts from a custom saber shop, and it was actually, let me actually find it real quick. It was an Obi-Wan hilt. It was for their episode 4 Obi-Wan. So I got this part powder coated, and it was like glossy black and looked really fake. But if you put some matte clear coat on it, knocks the shine right off. So if you have a powder coat and it's too shiny, matte clear coat's perfect for it. It goes right away.
Really?
Yep.
Because the Warlock Saber is and Roy Boy, they're all powder coated. So
I mean, if you want to, like, you can kind of see the base here, the grenade or the what's it called? The gear I painted.
The gear
So
suit.
you could stuff up you could scrape the paint off, which for Obi-Wan, I think is what you want because it's like way too clean looking.
Mm-hmm.
But powder coat, I think it's a little harder to get that off.
Because I have a air fryer that's basically a lot of the stuff got onto the heating element of it, and so I'm probably not going to be using it much longer for any food at all.
Right.
So I was
Use it
thinking
as-
about utilizing it.
That's
I
smart.
thought about utilizing it for powder coating, right? Because it's got
That's
such
smart.
a big area.
Because I know the videos I've seen people powder coat, they have like an oven, like a little oven in their garage or
Uh-huh.
whatever. I mean, it looks cool, but I've seen people like electrocute themselves and not really electrocute, like shock themselves with it if you don't know what you're doing. It's like,
Yeah.
What you got there,
so
Bears?
that's the chassis.
That's the switch there. You see those two little light things? These two next to the.
Mhm.
Do you think
Yeah.
those are those LEDs or?
Can you make them bigger, Mundo?
Yeah.
Let me
Just a
see.
second.
I'm
Here.
I'm looking at my phone, which is terrible.
Well, that's what I'm doing the show with is my phone.
Yeah, they may have a little
Yeah.
PCB mounted, surface mounted LED. You can get those and replace them. I have like a whole bin of them.
Yeah, those are SMDs, right? The SMD
SMD would be.
LEDs.
Yeah.
In that case, I will. Yeah, maybe it's just a misconnection. I could send it to Mountain Sabers to James.
Yeah, he can
maybe
fix. He can fix it for sure.
Yeah.
Or you could
Yeah.
change the chassis and make a
This
different
is a
version of
good
it.
chassis. Like it's.
That would be a
simple.
good project for you to learn.
Yeah. What hilt do you have in your hand there?
This is the one that I posted on the groups today. It's the
Very nice.
it's a MHS. I had this one forever, this hilt, but I decided I kind of got inspired this weekend to make a new chassis
God, I
setup
miss
for
it.
it. So
That's
It looks
nice.
like it looks like a Kotor Revan hilt.
kind of looks a little bit like Revan. It's got a
It's got the top bit there. Yeah.
no, it's got what's it called? This is a Qui-Gon emitter.
Oh, okay.
But it's using a Revan style buttons, right? And then the regular grip
Mhm.
was actually the initial design for this was I made something similar to it for somebody years ago, and I used a doorbell as the button. I found this really cool gold doorbell. It looked awesome. It was like as antique. He wanted something very Sithy and old looking, so I made that and I called this the doorbell saber. So it's been in my I had a chassis
The
as a
doorbell
folder.
saber.
I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, oh, it's one of the doorbell saber. So I use this as the guide to make it. I love this. This is one of my favorite hilts.
He's gonna turn it on. Ding
Feels
dong.
You can do that.
That's awesome.
But this chassis, like for a lot of installs I do for people, they all want Profi, which is great. Profi's a great board. I have a million Profi Sabers, but I really just like when I use the Golden Harvest, especially the version 3. It's so small that you can just hide it in a design. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Well, I've got quite a few Golden Harvest 4s. I got
I
about
love
2 or
them.
3.
I love that board. It's just so easy. It's just so simple.
Rich,
That's what I'm gonna put. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
Rich. I'm going to be at Knoxville Fan Expo next weekend, and I'll be working with Rebel Sabers as tech support. But
That's cool.
I definitely want to find out about the new Xeno V4 board that's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, I want to see that. I saw the video of it. It looks
I
pretty cool.
I've heard stories from Johnny Collado from Dark Wolf that it can it has an onboard AI.
That's cool.
Which would be cool because then I could just tell the AI if I could switch lightsaber fonts, which would be awesome.
Cool. Yeah,
How
I mean,
does
it
that
looks.
work? How do you tell it? It has voice activated or?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Probably. It probably has like so it knows like an RFID, it knows like what hilt it's in kind of thing.
Not RFID, more like voice telling you where it would go. The RFID chip thing, that's something that they worked with. That I think it was Goth 3D did with the Saber conversion kit for the Galaxy's Edge skills
right.
for the crystals. But I think that this might be just something different. But honestly, who knows? I think it'll be interesting to try it out. And
One more thing to break.
And it would give me an excuse to not have to buy cores with any sabers from Nexus, because that way I could just simply throw the hilt in and just pop it in, and I have plenty of profi cores. So
Yeah, I mean, you like to. I know you like to use the core type sabers where you can go from different hilt to hilt.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
For me, it does. It does. For me, I always think of them as their own little projects. So I like to have a unique, because that's what I like to do is make unique hilts and chassis and stuff for cores. But every once in a while, I'd be like, damn, I wish I could just pull this out of this saber and stick in another saber and have it work. But
I think we all get to that point. Like, God dang it, I want a specific hilt with this particular core, right? So it's like, damn, I just want to pull this out and put it in this saber, but I can't because I got it's static. Like, oh, wait a minute, you got to do another build, right? So that you can do that.
So this chassis uses it's got the pancake connectors, the 14 pin connectors. I use those in a lot of builds, and they work well until they don't work, but they usually work pretty well. And it's I always joke, anything with lightsabers, every millimeter counts. Like every single millimeter matters, and it'll be just like one hilt's just a hair off, so you can't use it in another hilt. So it's like you have to design something else instead, or use something else. So, but those cores, when they originally came out, I didn't like them because they were all for the LGT hilts, where it had the recharge port at the top, and then the 12 millimeter button, and then you had those little screws that would push it up into the chain, the part where you can push the button. I just didn't like the design to that. Like I remember,
those swap out cores. I mean, I can understand why, especially with the holy hole hilts. I would say, considering for the time, they were pretty good, especially on certain hilts like Kanan Jarrus. Ahsoka's reforged hilts and Stellan Gyros's hilt, it looked very out of place.
That's what it was. The Ahsoka one for me, because I remember Johnny used to go live all the time from Dark Wolf, and he used to show all the upcoming hilts. And I remember one time he had some Clone Wars Ahsokas that they were about to release, and I was kind of excited because I've been wanting a Clone Wars Ahsoka hilt forever. I ended up just getting one secondhand, an '89 one, which is really cool. Weird with the speaker setup.
I still want some Ahsokas.
I'm waiting on mine, but the problem is because 89 Sabers is very bad right now at fulfilling orders. I haven't
had any problems with them recently. I mean, at all. Like they've been phenomenal.
I ordered them through Chris Geek Shop, and they've just been slow with him, and it sucks.
Jeez, you don't order directly from 89, or you order?
He's getting out of the lightsaber selling, but it's sort of a they just haven't responded to him. At least his representative hasn't.
So I remember back in the day when I got into sabers, like people had a real bad reputation for 89 sabers. People really didn't like them because I guess they didn't fulfill orders or whatever. But
I think it's maybe it's a matter of communication. It's a matter of whoever you're working with at the moment. And plus,
it might be.
And keep in mind, these guys, they fulfill a lot of orders, so I can understand if something gets overheard or just something like that. It's aggravating, but
yeah. But for me, I think for me, the reason why I probably didn't have any problems with 89 has been I always buy empties. I never buy installed sabers. Um, so
Yeah.
that's probably why it's a little easier for them to just grab one off the shelf and throw it in the box and ship it out without having to do anything.
Well,
Mhm.
the thing with me is that I'm planning on I want to buy them installed because it makes my life
Right.
easier and
No, of
I
course,
don't have to
yeah,
pay extra money for later.
yeah. I mean, if you don't
Mhm.
install the saber, we got to get you into
Fun.
installing sabers, Barris. That's your next
Right.
thing, man. You need to learn how to do it. You can do it. I believe in you. It's not that hard.
If I
It
can
really
do
isn't.
it, if I can do it, you can. If I
It
can
really
do it,
it
you can.
it's a matter of tools. If you have the right tools, you can do it, and
And the
patience.
location because my parents are co-signers of this apartment and my dad is not thrilled with the idea of his son soldering in an apartment.
It's safe.
Well,
It's
still,
Just get one of those,
get a Hacko sabers.
yeah, or even like the ones that I have, like the one that I have from the Yucha or whatever it's the company is on Amazon, but they are
Mhm.
really good too. Hackles are good as long as you've got one that
Control the
you can
temperature. Yeah.
adjust the temperature, and then get the fume extractor, dude. You'll be
Mhm.
fine, man. Yeah, the thing that you'll have to worry about the most is cleaning up all the wire shreds and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I have a really good back.
that's gonna be your biggest problem, dude. And
Cleaning.
and and I tell you, it's to me one of the biggest things. I don't know why, but soldering wire is so relaxing for
Soothing.
It
me.
is.
It is. It really is. It's
That
like
fan
I
too.
lose track. I lose track of time when I start playing around with soldering wire and doing the shrink tubes and getting putting all the solder on the wires and the LEDs and stuff like that. Man, you just lose track of time and the amount of stress that leaves you is
It's quiet
unbelievable.
because you have to
Yeah.
focus. You have to focus on what you're doing. Very especially. I have to wear like glasses so I can't see shit anymore. I'm like really just like focusing on the wire and the connection.
Hmm.
And it's a fun. This hobby is a fun. It can be a fun hobby when you get into a flow. It can be a frustrating hobby. Anybody who's
and,
watching and wants to get
Hmm.
into saber building,
and
you love it or hate it.
for safety,
Yeah.
just keep all of your soldering machine on one of them power plugs
Hmm.
that you can just
Hmm.
press that button and turn off all power to it.
Yep.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And keep that in
And
mind. After you're done, turn it off.
Well,
and
like
what's
this
fun?
year.
That's it's funny you say that turn it off because I've been saying since I got into sabers. Whenever I leave the house, I always like go to my little workbench and I'm like off, off,
Yeah.
closed. It's like that's off, and that flux is closed. Okay, I'm good. Now, what
Yeah.
I
Like I have
continue
a
to
power
forget
strip.
to do is close these. I go
Yeah.
through these. That's
Oh.
why I bought the small ones. I bought the small ones because I kept ruining the big ones because I kept freaking forgetting to close the damn cap.
Dry up quick.
Like I have a power strip. I have a power strip on my workbench, right? And so whenever I don't turn it off unless I'm like gone for days from the house.
Right.
But when I'm gone for days, like if we go somewhere out of town or something, I'll turn off the power strip because it's plugged
Smart.
into the wall. It's plugged into the wall. But what I do want to get, like this year, my goal is to get like either a Blue Eddy or one of those standalone power stations, and be able to kind of strap it to my workbench on the bottom where the wheels
That's
are,
cool.
because I that way I can move my bench anywhere in the garage that I want to move it to. And so again, when I get that, I won't have to be held by the whole cord that's plugged into the wall. I can move my bench accordingly wherever I want and not be in the specific area. I mean, y'all see me where my entertainment center is behind me when I'm in the garage and stuff like that. But I want to be able to move around the garage and have different areas when we're doing the show sometimes. And in
Totally.
order for me to do that, I need to invest in one of those portable power stations like that, and have enough power to stay for hours on end. And and the way I do that is, of course, a little bit at a time, right?
Sure.
And
Sure.
and of course, you got to work with your budget, whatever you have. So again, little bit at a time if you can afford. If you can do it one at a time, if you can do it all at once, do it all at once. But for like me, $50 every 2 weeks, yeah,
Right.
it's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
So even with lightsabers, right? Because I got I bought from Chris a 89 Star Killer for
Nice.
180, right? So that's going to be coming hopefully soon. Um,
Got
I'm
that
going to
one
be
back
sending
there.
Chris.
That's the next one
Yeah.
I'm working on. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I need to get with you on when you work on yours. I need to get with you on
Yeah.
working on it and stuff like that, so I can get that one done.
This is the Ahsoka
So
chassis I was thinking about, right?
Oh, that's
So
nice.
if the speaker like there, because Ahsoka's doesn't have the 89 at least, the pommel, there's no venting. So
that's not the curved one. I was thinking the
no,
curved
this is her Clone Wars one. Her Clone Wars. I think her Clone Wars
one.
ones are way cooler. But the
You
idea is
do?
it's like
I like the curved
I
ones. I
do.
really like the curved ones.
Yeah,
Oh my
I've just
god.
something about these. It's
Yeah,
really it's
Hmm.
if we can find this one thing.
Well, I like both of them, but the curved ones I like better.
I
I
originally
don't know.
designed my saber, the pylon, as a curved, and then I changed it
Hmm.
to a straight.
Here, this is fun. This is a fun little exercise. Here is the Disney Ahsoka,
Hmm.
and this is the 89. This is the big her bigger hilt. Look at
Her main hilt. Yeah,
her
it
main
looks
hilt.
like the Disney one looks a little bit
God damn
junkier,
it.
but
Look
it
at
looks
that.
Hold on.
the
The one on
the
the
Disney hilt looks
This
a
is
little,
Disney's, and this is the
the Disney
look how
hook
much.
You
hilt
can
looks a little
barely
bit
tell.
junkier, but
It's
from a
although
distance,
in real life you can tell this is like this is giant, man. It is
yeah.
crazy. Like
So the Disney's bigger, round.
oh yeah. Well, check this out.
Which one feels better on the grip as far as like
Uh, 89. This
89?
is the Shoto, and then this is the 89 Shoto. I mean,
yeah, that
Wow.
thing is
Yeah, you can tell the
those shoulders
difference
are
in that one
ridiculous.
I mean,
What
for
the hell?
sure. Jeez,
look at that.
my
Look at that.
God.
Yeah, I bought these as a impulse one time when I was at Disney, and I really wish I hadn't. It's been sitting in a box. So if anybody wants these, I'll sell them to you cheap. But these are the ones. This is the really cool one. The 89 one's cool.
Did it ever say how she ended up going to a curved hill?
So
From what I understand is
Those were their first ones, right?
From what I understand in the lore, Ahsoka battled the fifth brother.
right, that was in Tales of
and-
the Jedi.
No, that was a different one.
No. The Tales of the Jedi when she kills him and she gets her the crystal. That's how she gets it.
No, in the Tales of the Jedi animation, that was the 11th brother. In the book Ahsoka by E.K. Johnston.
Oh, the book, yeah,
that
yeah,
was
the
fifth
book,
brother.
yeah.
That takes place like a couple years later. What happens is she uses the Force to pull the crystals out of his saber, and then the saber explodes, killing the fifth brother. Then she bleeds them, she purifies them, and then she takes the components from the fifth brother's damaged saber and other components she has, and forges two sabers that are completely new and different.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I like those hilts when I've seen them, but I think they're just too long. I'm not a big.
The idea, Dave Filoni's idea was that the main reforged hilt was supposed to emblem that of a samurai katana.
Sure. Yeah. Obviously.
Which I get.
That's I think that's why that draws me to it too much, because I myself am a katana collector. I collect a lot of katanas, and so the attraction for me is way up there. as opposed to the other ones,
Yeah.
right?
There's a couple cool katana hilts I've seen over the years.
Yeah.
A couple really nice ones.
I
Like the
will
one when
say
Visions
that,
came out, they had one. That guy, they made one for that.
speaking of visions, the trailer for the Ninth Jedi.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I am looking forward to picking Bryce Dallas Howard's brain next weekend. I am going to pick her brain endlessly.
How much time are you gonna have with her?
Well, what I'm going to do is Saturday is going to be the busiest day, and I'm hopefully there'll be a lull where there's not going to be people, and be like, hey, so any chance you'd be willing to let me pick your brain on some things involving Star Wars? I know it's your job. I know you're going to do other things here, but any chance you'd just be willing to breeze?
Hey, man, maybe she'll say yes. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
right.
I've only had like experiences where it's
and then guaranteedly tell her I do not have a recording device. I have no glasses that record anything. I'm not one of those idiots that have one of those metal glasses things. Those guys are assholes.
They're called
Invite her to the show. Invite her to the show.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if that would work because the convention ends at 5:00 on Sunday, but that would be amazing.
It would be. That'd be cool.
Amazing.
I'm sure she seems like she's like pretty down to earth.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure she'd probably be interested. I mean, she's a hell of a director. I mean, her dad's a great director too. But she's
right.
I mean, she's done some really great Star Wars. You know, I would like to see what she would do with more of a budget and what she could do with it. I was disappointed with Deborah Chow's stuff for Obi-Wan, but I think that was more about like studio interference because she was a great director too. I mean, her episodes of Mandalorian are phenomenal. So
yeah, definitely. I would say my favorite of what she's directed would have to be in the first season with the Clan Tuines and the Walker, and season 2 with the introduction to Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Very talented. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell her.
I still think. No, go ahead.
No, see if you can get out of her.
But speaking of the Ninth Jedi trailer, I at least saw one saber that could be produced, that could be possibly rendered, and I feel like there's an opportunity there. And
okay, I'll have to look at the trailer.
Especially with sound fonts. I mean, the only two I know who have done Ninth Jedi fonts are Kyberphonic and Juansith, with Kyberphonics doing one for all the main characters, the Acolytes of the Sith, Ethan, Holman, Kara, and the Margrave.
Yeah, I think I have that. I think I have his pack. It's cool.
Yeah, I have the Margrave one. The Margrave is excellent. Margrave is excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna. I know somebody's probably listening in on the show, and they're gonna just they come in and they come out. But I guarantee you, after this show tonight, we're gonna have somebody build a lightsaber that's got the eagle head, and out of the beak comes the blade. Right, and we're gonna have those blade styles come out.
I would
guarantee you. Watch.
I'd make it look like the eagle from the Muppets.
Right,
with the big eyebrow.
Like the middle would be like it's like a rubber chicken, it'd be like the eagle. You are all weirdos.
Didn't somebody do a rubber chicken?
Yes,
probably.
Or what was that? No, what is that? The eagle from Angry Birds, right?
Yeah.
He's got the big old muscles, and he's like. So you're gonna turn on the saber, and you're gonna hear the eagle scream. Patriotic Saber. I guarantee you, somebody's listening, and they're gonna make it. Watch, but they won't give me credit. But they won't give me credit for it.
You'll get credit.
No, I won't. I guarantee you I won't. They're going to say, because they're going to hear it. I've already said so much crap on this damn podcast that people have made stuff, and I guarantee. You know, I'm so interested in hearing and seeing when Luke from Aegis Sabers does the Highlanders stuff, and with the Connor McLeod and or is it Dark Side Sabers that they're going to do the Duncan McLeod one.
Yeah.
I had, back in 2018, I had already thought about doing that stuff, but I just don't have the capital to do it, man. I just don't have the capital to do it. So I'm glad these guys are doing it.
Yeah,
I'm glad these guys are doing it.
Do it little by little. I mean, it's taking me
Yeah.
to make mine.
I need to. And today I was looking in, learning FreeCAD a little bit, and so I started watching on YouTube FreeCAD on how to learn to do things, and I tell you that shit messes with my dyslexia so bad because I'm like, okay, I get a circle going, and then when you're doing lines, and then the lines and the numbers, just like, oh my god. So I have to really take it slow, but I'll learn it eventually. I'll learn it eventually and be able to kind of do my own chassis one of these days, because that's my goal.
You'll get there, dude. You'll get there.
You know.
It's just have an idea and then just
I've got so many ideas. It's crazy.
It's like this hill. I've installed this hill probably three or four times, and I've had different chassis in it each time. So it's like I'll look at my old stuff, and I'll have like an old install on the wall or something. And I'll pull it down every once in a while. I'm like, man, I've come so far in just installing or designing. So it just takes time.
Like the one that you designed for.
It would be
go
cool
ahead.
If the installers would go the route of installing a removable or a modular type chassis. That way, in case the owner decides to redo it, just pull that one out and just start redoing it.
I mean, that's what like with this thing. Like, so for example, like this is for a 89 Graflex, this hilt. So, this part is always going to be this much room inside their core, no matter what. This is how much room you have. The rest of it, it could be whatever. Like you could just take it and redesign the crystal chamber, use a different board, use a 28 or 31 millimeter speaker. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can just keep going. It's I have like the 89, the 89's sabers that people will send me that I'll rip out the 89 cores and then put my own stuff in. I have those connectors. Those connectors can be reused, just to lay that really aggressive connector on the end of theirs, which is pretty strange.
I mean, go ahead, Mundo.
The only thing I was going to say is that I've got so many ideas, but I just can't get them out. You know what I mean? And that's the frustrating part is, you have so many ideas, but I just can't get them out into the real world. That's what really bugs me. And, and eventually I will.
Mundo, how about commissioning somebody to make a prototype for you?
Well, I mean, I can, but I'm
really good at making prototypes and.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but I'm so and it's me, dude. I'm like so paranoid because I've already, talked stuff on here, and people probably made everything that I've talked about. But if I go and do that, then the idea that they're gonna take it anyway, right? No matter if I do a prototype or not. So and because I don't have the capital that somebody may, and so my train of thought in that instance is, okay, save up money, buy a lathe, save up money, buy I was thinking like those Makera air machines and do my own button setup, do stuff like that, and then when I can put something out in the real world and see if people like it, then I can reproduce it that way, right? But then again, like I said, like you're saying, commission somebody.
They they have
It's
this
kind of like a double edge, you know.
they have
Well,
this
you
thing
know,
in Dallas, Mundo. I don't know if they have it in Corpus. It's like a maker world kind of place, like where you can like
Mm-hmm.
buy like a membership. It's like a gym. Like you buy a membership and you have access to all the machines. You have access to
Mm-hmm.
all of like they have a CNC mill. They have lathes. They have people build cars there. Some people do like electrical engineering. There's like all these different disciplines in this one just big place. But to be able to use the machine, you have to be trained on it at the place, and then you'll be able to use it. So I wonder if they have something
Mm-hmm.
like that in Corpus.
that'd be cool. They have a
Yeah, I don't know, but that's the thing.
It's called Dallas
Like I have,
Makerspace.
it's called
yeah,
what?
Community work.
like
It's called Dallas Makerspace. At least in Dallas. I don't know if they have anything like
hmm,
that.
Makerspace.
nice.
That's
Yeah, it's
cool.
like you can do, and it's not crazy expensive. I don't think, but it's like open like 24 hours a day, and it's all like
Hmm.
community run. It's really
Mm-hmm.
cool. I mean, I thought about it for a while to be like, maybe that's how I'll be able to build an actual lightsaber, but
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
um,
that's cool.
yeah,
So
becoming a member provides you 24/7 access to our tools and workspace outside of public training workshops. So that's cool.
Yeah, like I
that's
haven't said anything, but I've got about, well, one of the biggest things that I've got that I can't get out of my head right now is an emitter, and I
Mm,
guarantee you nobody has ever thought about this type of emitter whatsoever. I guarantee you, because some people will say it may be impossible or not possible or this and that,
yeah.
but if I ever come out with it, people are gonna say, "Oh shit!" Like that's kind of cool, right?
You know
well,
what?
you know,
And
You,
there may be a few people. There may be a few people who may be able to do it because if they
right.
do have the machine to do it with, and I think it's going to take one of those machines, like the custom saber shop had, to do that kind of
a
hill
CNC. Yeah.
emitter,
Yeah.
right?
You know,
Um,
you really have to get it, get your idea out there, stating that you you created it, you thought of it, because I ran into the same situation where I had an idea and I tried to get it patent, but it was just too expensive to get a
yeah.
patent. They were asking like $14,000 for a little part that I was going to sell for $30. You know,
Yep.
it didn't make sense. So what I did is I went ahead and made it and put it out there. That way, if
Hmm.
anybody ever decides to make that part, everybody knows that I already put it out there a long time ago. And I think that's what you should do. You should get your ideas out. That way, in case somebody
Yeah.
does come out with it, well, Mundo has this back in 2-3 years ago that he came up with it. So it's
Yeah.
You
I
know what you could
guarantee you
do?
nobody's come up with it.
You know what you could do, Mundo? I mean, I know uh, there's a site called Crap Cloud. I know Tim from
Hmm.
Tierfon uses it. I've used it a couple
Hmm.
times. Um, it's like you can upload a STL any kind of a digital file, and it's kind of like Shapeways where they would like print it for you, but you can get it
Yeah.
printed and CNC machined too. So I wonder what
Hmm.
the cost for like an emitter would be. The other thing too is, if TCSS isn't going to further their MHS line, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like I don't have the thread, measurements for TCSS that I figured out on my own. That if I wanted to make a
Right.
part, I could get it machined, or you could get it machined using like these thread count. Just
Yeah.
make your own stuff.
That's yeah. And that's the thing. I've got so many body styles, so many uh styles of lightsabers, and
Hmm.
I guarantee you, with all the stuff that TCSS had and all the different parts, I had like 20 different styles of lightsabers that I wanted to create and just make on my own and sell those because I guarantee you, and I gave one of mine to Reese,
Hmm.
and I told Reese, "This is your baby. This is yours. I give you the design. Hey, it's all you." and I don't know if he's run with it yet or not, but I guarantee you, I gave him one, and I don't know if we'll see it ever. If we'll see it come out or not. But
I don't
if he
know.
tells Ace about it, I guarantee you, hopefully we'll see it. But I've got so many names and so many styles of lightsabers, and because we have not even touched a quarter of the lore of the Outer Rim, of the other planets within the Star Wars lore,
Well,
we
you
can
do
come up.
realize. I mean, just think about
Go
how
ahead.
you're doing right now. You're printing 3D lightsabers right now, right? You're doing that already,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
A couple years ago, you couldn't do that, and now I'm starting to see, personal CNC machines that are becoming available for people to buy, like a 3D printer, but a CNC machine, right? So it's like
Right.
you start to see Jeremy doing laser etching, right? At home.
Hmm.
So it's like these little things that were unattainable or like really a heavy investment are now going to come down to the point where someone's going to buy a mini CNC machine for themselves, and you commission them to be like, hey, can you print me this hilt in metal? Here are the materials. Here's $250 for your time. Build me a saber,
Yeah.
right?
See, and
It's
that's one of the things I was thinking of doing myself, because
right.
if I can't get the TCS stuff out that I wanted to, what I can do is commission somebody to help me
Mhm.
do the STLs and do all of that, and then I can print it out with the CNC machine. See,
Yeah. You
so
can
One of
send
the
you
that
can
issues
that's
send
too.
an that's an avenue. That's an avenue that I was thinking about.
because you can send a 3D model to like Craft Cloud, and you'll get a bid from like mostly it's overseas, it's India, it's China, it's different countries that'll do it cheaper than you could do in the US. But you'll get a bid,
Hmm.
and then if you want it, you send it to them, and they'll just send you back a part. Like I did it with one of them.
Is there any company that would get a hand drawn with measurements, of course, and turn that into a CAD or a 3D drawing? 'Cause I think that's one of my issues is I don't have access to turn something into a CAD.
See, see that. Yeah,
That
See
is
that
nice.
is freaking
this is
awesome.
you hear that?
Is that metal?
It's
Yeah,
metal.
that's freaking. It's
This
freaking
was 3D
awesome.
printed. I designed it and I 3D and I sent the model to uh, this company, and then like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, this was in the mail.
How much something like that?
Dude,
This was like I want to say it was like $40, maybe. It wasn't that
dude.
expensive.
What you would pay for an emitter close to it.
Yeah, it was. That's what it was like. It was like
Yeah,
$40, I think. And this is just like I think like it's not polished or anything, but you can get it like you can get different materials and polished stainless
yeah.
steel. Let me see what I paid for this.
What's the name of that company? Because I have this part that I've been wanting to make. It takes me too long to make it.
It's called Craft Cloud 3D.
Crap.
Hmm.
Let me write that down. Give me a second.
And you can upload anything, you know? It's like
Hmm.
this actually I'm sorry, this was $33.09. Plus
Damn.
then the shipping was the $19. So the whole all in was $50. $50 to have
Hmm.
this piece.
Oh, very
Now,
nice.
I haven't done anything with it because it's just been sitting in my drawer, but I could. I can make this could be like a shroud. It's a shroud, is what it is, right? So it goes on right
Yeah.
there. So there's no
I mean,
reason.
I definitely would buy that piece for any of my sabers. Definitely,
Yeah, no,
I
I mean,
would.
so it was.
I
So the
mean, it's so
process of
cool.
getting this made, I mean, it's like, it's got like the lathe marks right there. It's got windows,
Hmm.
right? It's got for a button, and it
Hmm.
just slides over. So it's a little tight for an MHS part, which I originally wanted it for.
Hmm.
So I have to sand it a lot inside to get to work. I didn't first time I ever used them for something this big. So I don't know what the tolerance difference would be. Like, if it's like I think custom saber shop is like MHS one is like 1.45 inches
Hmm.
um, around on the outer diameter. So this is probably should be another like 2 or 3 millimeters bigger to be able to slide over it. But Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, right? And actually, you know, I have
It is. I mean, it's badass. That's
actually here's
badass.
the
And what did you need to get that made? Did you send a sketch, or did you actually send a CAD file, or?
so this this is the actual part that I made. So I made this, and it actually has the emitter in it, so you can actually see it. Let me see if I can get this out.
Hmm.
I may have stuffed this in there. Anyway, so this is my part, and this is the part that I got printed. It's
Hmm.
basically the same. It's essentially the same thing, right? This is in metal. This is in PLA. But I sent them this
Hmm.
file, and they sent me back this piece. So, and this is the saber that it goes on. It's just a little.
Yeah. So you did have to send a file then, right?
I sent a file. I sent an STL file or a 3MF file.
Hmm.
I think is what I use.
Did you
3MF, yeah.
your own file, or were you able to get?
It's my file. I made it.
Yeah.
I
See,
made it.
that's my problem. I don't know how to make a file. I mean, I can draw it
It's easy, dude.
on the drawing board, but I just don't know.
That is a great example of when you should use AI. That's your design, but you don't have the technical skills to model something. You can upload that design to, like, I think Meshy is the name of the site that does, or Meshy 3D. You can take a hand
Hmm.
drawing, upload it, it will render it for you as a 3D model, and then you can take that and then do something with it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
your design that you came up with that did not exist in the world, but instead of paying some person to do it, you had a machine do it. What's the difference?
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, there's no difference in
True.
my mind, at
Mesh
least.
is what you called it.
What's it called?
Meshy, is
It's
that what?
I think it's Meshy 3D. Let me see.
Does Chat GPT do it too?
ChatGPT won't do it, but if you go into ChatGPT and say what you want it to do, it could tell you where to go.
I see.
I think it's Meshy
Nice.
3D. It's like you can take a drawing. Yes, maybe it's Meshy AI is what it is.
Meshy AI. Okay.
MESHY AI.
We'll write that
Yeah.
one down too. This is good stuff, man. Because this is part of the issues I have, that I don't know how to get a drawing made up for me.
Hmm.
I mean, I have all the drawings on my drafting table,
Mhm.
hand drawn, but as far
Yeah,
as
no,
on a
I think
computer,
that's a good place to start. I would start with that. And then the next place to start would be to talk to, like, I mean, somebody who uses CAD. I don't use AutoCAD, or I help you. I mean, I can make an STL from it, but I don't use AutoCAD. I wish I did, but I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of
Like,
hurting myself by not doing that.
like I do have James on commission for a button setup, right? So I've got, hopefully whenever it gets done, I will check out and see how it will be utilized in sabers, right? That type of button setup, I think, well, Mo has seen a little picture of it, but when I get it, when James gets it perfected, I want to see how people are going to respond, to it. And once I get it perfected, then I think I will give like 50% of the money to James for getting it, done. And so we'll do a little run and see how people are going to like it. And if people like it, then we can do a bigger run and go from there. And so again, like I said, I probably would have do a 50-50 deal with James as far as the money goes. So if he creates it the
So
way
this is
that I
for a
envision it,
PCB, or is it a
when that comes
PCB
out,
or
I'm
a
definitely getting
control
me one of
box?
those.
it's a control box. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a control box.
Yeah,
And so,
I
but
just
it's
saw, what's it called? Has one that just came out. Was it Sonic or something? He had some new troll boxes that were like $60 a pop.
oh
Man.
yeah, I know which one you're
Oh,
talking about.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
Sonic
he just
Foundry or something.
Yeah,
It's like 60,
Foundry.
$60,
Scavenger's
man.
Foundry.
Scavenger Found. Yeah, they're
Hmm.
nice.
Yeah,
I actually ordered one
yeah, I did
I
too.
because
did.
I got a grass
Yeah,
one, but it was like $60, right? And I just want to use it on this MHS, my last getting back
yeah.
to NHL set.
I
Yeah,
ordered one too, but I had to give it up. I had to give it up because when my truck died, I
Mm.
couldn't
Maybe
do
I
it.
got your spot because he said the run was closed, and I
Yeah,
messaged him like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. When's the next one?" He's like, "Actually, I have one or two available, so maybe I got your
yeah.
spot." So if
That's probably mine because I actually was gonna buy two of them from him, and I had already started having the money, and then when I was fixing to have the whole bit of money, my engine in my truck went out, so
right,
I had to give it up, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man. The truck comes first. So yeah, I just I spent about 1,900 on a new not
Ooh,
new but another engine for my truck, so I had to give that priorities.
yeah, no, for
Priorities.
sure.
So hopefully my engine will come in on Thursday or Friday of this coming up week, and I can get that taken care of and
are you
get
dropping it
back
in or?
to not myself. No, I've got the Ace Hardware Western
Mhm.
Auto. There's a they have a
Little
they've
shop
got
for it?
somebody there that'll put it me. Yeah, they'll put it in for me, which is not bad. So I
Yeah.
think all in all, with everything, I'll probably spend about 38. Um, but I will have the truck for another 2 years probably. Um, well, actually a year because when my wife's car is paid off in September of next year, then probably in July I'll get a brand new truck and sell mine off. So um, then that will be that because I need a good truck for hauling my cattle to market when I need. So my little truck
That
won't
is a
haul them.
phrase I've never said. Hauling my cattle to market. I've never said that.
Dude, I've been a rancher all my life, and so
I've never been on
had
a
to
horse.
haul.
I'm gonna see the slicker.
No, no
Never,
horse, no horses,
never.
man.
I've never been on a horse in my life. I'm a East Coast city slicker.
No, yeah, I've been on a few horses, but we've had retired race horses and stuff like that from my grandfather, but they're not feasible to ride, and so um, even though we have 255 acres of ranch land,
Jeez.
basically the cows come to us, and when we round them up, we
When the
uh
cows come home, you
we
mean you literally say when the
The
cows
cows
come
come
home?
on.
yeah, when the cows come home, I'm telling you, they come to us, dude. When we feed them, we feed them, and they'll come. And when we round them up, we try to give them as little stress as possible because it makes for better money when you sell them. So the less stress they have, the better the price. Of course, you gotta. There's just a lot of factors in ranching and stuff, and it's a lot of
Right.
work too. So,
I bet.
uh, but yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. I love the hell out of my ranch, and like I said,
That's awesome, dude.
any of you guys, and you guys are always welcome to come check it out whenever y'all want.
Be awesome. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with
Um,
this one. What I'm gonna do with this? You know, I think
is that the MHS one or not?
this is MHS. Yeah, I mean, most likely I'll probably do standard crystal reveal, like something like like
Do you have any
something like
V2
that.
stuff?
Yeah, I got a bunch of V2 stuff actually.
I've got a
Yeah,
couple of V2 pieces that I don't have anything to go with it. So if you want those, I can probably send them off to you.
for to do something with them for you.
Yeah, no, not for me, but for yourself. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't need any more stuff. But thank you though. Yeah, this is a V2 that's going out to a customer. This one has
Wow.
a
Wait,
This one
what
has the
version
chamber.
is what?
This is an
manufacturer-
89 Sabers. He sent it to me.
I'll be right back.
It actually had the KR chassis in it, but he didn't like it. I didn't like it. I think it's one of my least favorite KR chassis I've ever seen, honestly. So I made something for
Rich,
him.
let me go grab you something real quick.
Sure.
Have I shown you the one?
You made that one there.
Mhm.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. So this is one that I, like if I could get this sent out to be printed, I would, in metal would be cool.
I know a lot of people print out their crystal chambers. What's the standard crystal length that you guys model that off of?
So that's the thing too. Every single chamber I build is different sizes. Like I got big ones, I got small ones. So I used to use quartz crystals, real quartz crystals, and I like them. I still do sometimes, but I started making my own that are custom designed to fit my chambers, and I like them so much better because it looks like a real crystal, and it glows much more evenly because it's got a better diffuse to it because the diffusion is better. So it looks it fits perfectly. Like this is going in the Ahsoka one. The Ahsoka one's going to have a crystals hanging out the bottom. So. Are we showing me theirs?
This is the X-Tech version. This is the version by X-Tech.
Okay.
What James did was he took the black that was off here and here and here as well, and basically made it look more like a clean version of it.
Clean version? Cool. You rubbed it off? Cool.
Yeah, and honestly, it looks really good. Although, to be fair, what I should have done was the Sandstorm was the version of the V2 that we get in the Sandstorm version, deleted scene. Where they say their goodbyes at the Dark Rider Homestead. Yeah. But I would say my only gripe is that it's hard to fully get. Come on. Yeah, nope. It's fully hard to put down this clamp because the clamp card keeps moving. And I have tried using sticky tape, but at the same time, electric tape, and it just doesn't work with it. I actually am thinking of, in the very distant future, sending it to Sloth Furnace, and maybe he can make a clamp card that will fit more in tune. Because if you look really close, you could see that it's just.
That's the same one. That's the same one I have. That's the 89.
Well, no. This isn't 89 Sabers. This is X-Tech.
Well, it looks like an 89 model pommel for sure.
They definitely copied it.
Oh, okay. The emitter looks a little different.
Well, yeah, because the emitter, it's supposed to have more blade depth.
Yeah, that definitely does in this. This is almost no blade depth.
Yeah. I like my blades to have some depth to it,
So this one actually has a fully removable chassis in it. So
yeah, mine does too.
I added plungers to here. So, and then I have
these have plungers too. And what's neat is that basically here, this and what James did, and this was genius. He basically
I think we lost your volume.
No, I'm here.
He's being very intentional because when you pull one of those chassis out, it'll catch on something. I know it.
Yes, it is catching on something, and it's annoying. Come on. There we go. Ta-da!
Yeah.
And let
Is
me
that the
tell
one
you,
that James made?
yeah, this one is
nice.
loud, man.
Suit your feelings, Father. You can't do this.
This hilt's actually
Color's
good
pretty
hilt.
cool.
I
Yeah.
like the color.
Nice. Yeah, if it's the 89, if they copy the 89 design for whatever reason, the 89 is really loud. Like the one problem with the V2 is I know screen accurate wise it's supposed to look like this, but I actually hate it. I think it looks it almost looks fake in some cases when you see like V2s that are like screen accurate. I think they look fake. Um, so so I have one that was. This one is the Super Stunt one, which is a really nice hilt. Have you ever seen the Super Stunt sabers? This is their
Yeah,
V2. It's actually a really nice hilt. It
I like that
really
emitter.
is. Yeah, the emitter's a little bigger, so it has a little more blade depth. Um,
that's
but
the one
it's
by One Replicas.
yeah, one replicas one. It doesn't open. I mean, it doesn't open from the neck, and I love my thin necks that open from the neck because I want it to be able to.
Oh, it's just a solid piece like that, huh?
Yeah, it's just this is the chassis. It's just slides right in, right? So, but I still thinking this is supposed to be like screen accurate looking with the design. I think it looks fake.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I
this
mean,
is my MHS one, which I did myself, and I think it looks more natural because I literally peeled the paint off of it. You know, that was the.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these super stunt sabers are great. They really are nice.
And those are by 80 man again?
No, these are from One Replicas. I don't think they even
Oh,
make
one
them anymore.
replicas. Okay.
Yeah, they don't
all the
even
way
make
in
these anymore.
Spain.
Yeah, he worked with KR. He does Fernando
Mhm.
or not Fernando. I think his name. I forget. Cal talks about him all the time, or he used to. I don't know if they
Mhm.
still use work with each other, but um, this is a nice hilt though. As far as like Luke's hilts go, like if you want one, you can like swing around really easily. Because most thin necks, you can't do much with them. It's got a good blade depth on this one. This one is the MHS, and it's got a pretty decent blade depth to it as well. But you're never going to duel with these, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. No, I think if you're really having the Schwab queens, I mean they're not duelable, but
Yeah,
if you're gonna have a few,
all my stuff is shelf queens, man. I'll take them out to places like a con or something, or I'll take them to like Disney or something. But I'm never, I'm not swinging them around very much. I just like them as little projects.
right?
It's just
It's like this one, like the one that Anthony got me, the Luke Skywalker. So
mhm.
this one
Yeah,
is
that's a nice
just,
one too.
I just absolutely love this one, man.
That blade, man, that blade's insane.
Just
That is
it's,
crazy.
I mean, it is crazy bright, dude.
I bet it is.
Jeez, like my God. Mm. And a lot of
Boy, they
the
have why we blame them.
I need to learn how to put the fonts in the Profi because I want to add a few. Like I
It's
do
easy.
want to add the Star Wave to this hill, and
It is. I mean, if you want to spend some time on Profi, it is really cool what you can do and all the awesome blade styles. But for me, personally, it's like I'll have a list of 12 or 15 fonts and I'll just keep it the same. Because it's like,
yeah,
yeah,
you're like me. I don't want to put too
that's-
many fonts on any one saber because
well,
like
I've actually
30
gotten
fonts on one saber, like wow.
so the last few commissions that I've done, they're different people, but they all wanted the same thing. They all wanted just the characters' fonts and the
Hmm.
blade styles. They just wanted it to be like four
Solid.
Obi-Wan fonts or four Luke fonts or
Hmm.
something. So I'll like maybe do little variations of like the flicker or whatever, but it's kind of
Hmm.
like going back to the old baselit days where it was like, this is a
Yeah.
blue white or a like lime or green white, like they were like a big deal. It's like the Tricree is like, this is a because the Flash on Clash, like like Shamim's old videos, like you do like the things to get the sound to activate. It's like you go like this. It's the green,
Yeah,
white, like that's what it'd be, or
Yeah,
red,
yeah.
for
I
sure.
mean,
or
well, I mean, like for example, with my Profi sabers, I like to have a backup configurations. Like for example, on this hilt, I have all the versions from the original trilogy to
sure.
um, from episode 6 to the sequels to Legends, and then I add in a few extra ones from from Arctic Saber fonts or Saber or J DeLorean. And then if I ever want to just switch it up, I have a separate config for KSIF fonts and for BK Saber sounds and
Yeah.
for grayscale. All
Yeah.
loaded up
Yeah, no, I
I,
mean
with configs.
that's I mean having like the quick be able to quick reflash it. I mean that's the other thing too. I hate reflashing my profis. Like I just hate it because you have to get the USB in there, and sometimes it reads and it doesn't. It's just that's why I like the Golden Harvest. It's just like an SD card, pop it in. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's so fast too.
can't really go. I can't really go to Golden Harvest or CFX now because I don't want to have to spend all that money to convert all my blades.
Well, your CFX fonts are going to work on the Golden Harvest, so you're good there.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Yeah,
either way,
that's the thing I love about
I
that.
have started with Profi, and I am in it till I'm
hey
dead,
man, be
or
brand loyal.
some fairy godmother comes down and decides to convert them all to free.
Well, you know,
Hey,
I don't have any
each to
CFX. I
their
don't have
own.
any CFX hilts. I do not do CFX. I hate that hilt. I hate that board. I hate everything about it. I hate installing it. I have such a thing about it. But it's a great board. I just have no interest in doing it. So I get the loyalty of the
Hmm.
brand for sure.
I think you get more out of a Profi than you do out of a CFX, right?
You could. I
Oh,
mean,
you do. You do.
You do. You do.
Yeah.
But it's
I
like,
mean, like,
what am I getting? What else?
yeah.
What do
I
I
mean,
need?
but
What do I
like they
need, you know?
describe, yeah, like they describe because if you're describing the boards, it's kind of like the car that you buy, right?
Mm,
With the CFX, you're buying a car that's already got the stock engine, you got the stock body, you got the stock tires, you got the stock wheels, you got, you know, it comes stock everything. I mean, everything. It's in the package. It's ready to go off the lot. Whereas the Profi, you customize everything from the wheels
yeah.
to the tires to the chassis to the body to everything. I mean, that is what the Profi is. It is total customization of everything that you are wanting within that saber. So again, or the cars. So that is the analogy that you can use in
Right.
terms of differentiate. Blah, 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 I can't even talk. Differentiating the two boards. You have
Right.
one out of the box ready to go, and the other one you have to build it up before you can take it off the line. So
How is the
What?
quality though? Like the sound, the
See,
colors.
I can't notice it, and the reason I don't notice it is because I know when I'm putting in it. Like I know I'm putting in a 3 watt speaker, a 8 ohm 3 watt speaker. I know it's going to be loud. Our 31 millimeter speaker. I know it's going to be loud. I know that I'm using good wires. So like that's the other thing too. I did install for somebody. I ripped out the 89 Sabers wires, and it was like shit. Like they were not 22-inch or 22 gauge wires. Like you're not getting. I remember Tom did this a while ago. He went through it. He's like, you're not getting the proper voltage in a lot of installed Sabers from like China because they don't use the right components. So it works, but it's
yeah,
not really working. So I don't really notice a difference per se. So this Saber's louder than that Saber. It's like the only time I ever noticed that was with the Verso, and it was because of the speaker that I used. It was different. When I switched to the other speaker with there was more ohms, I think it
mhm.
sounded the same. Because I think Cal says they use the same components for the Verso as it does for the Profi, like the amplifier is the same. So I don't really think you notice. I mean, you might notice it, but I don't notice. It also has a lot to do with how the chassis is designed. Is the resonance in the chamber? Is it like right at the edge? Who knows, right?
Yeah.
So
There's so much involved. There's so much involved, but
the one
nobody
thing I
really
don't,
pays attention to that.
well, the one thing I
Honestly.
don't like, I really don't like that Saber companies do is they charge more for profis. I really think that hurts the consumer because
Hmm.
the components are the same. Like when you see Sabers that are like, if you're trying to buy like a core or something, and it's like we can get this baselit Xeno or this, you know, Pixel Xeno. It's just the configuration is different. It's the same board. They don't have like special boards. It's just the
Hmm.
file is different. So you're paying like if you get like a Profi core, it'll charge you at least $100 more. And peek behind the curtain, honestly, a saber full profi loaded to the max is less than $100 in parts. 100% of the time, less than $100, probably about
Mhm.
$85. So,
Mhm.
but the consumers don't know that, so they take advantage of a lot of times.
And that's one thing that we need to also get out there too, because I try to push where people need to do their homework on things, because if you don't do your homework on things, you get taken advantage of, and you know
Well, it's a
it's.
convenience thing, like you said. It's like out of the box, like right. Profi is super
Hmm.
customizable, which it is, but most people probably get their Profi Saber installed with 50 fonts that comes with it on the SD card, and they never touch it. That's what they have. They have 50 fonts. They want to change blade styles. They can do all that stuff. That's totally fine, but it's designed to just work out of the box. Even like the boards I get from Corbanth or Dark Wolf, when I get
Hmm.
them, they're already pre-configured. They're pre-configured. They already have their SD card, and I wouldn't have to do. I could literally just wire it up and it'd be done. I don't have to touch a thing.
Hmm.
That's by intent, but I'll do it because I want to have the different, pixels or chambers or whatever. Um, but this places charge more for the profis. Like if you see a profi saber that's like $700, or like like whatever, like a Xeno, and then it's like profis like $300 more. It's like that's it doesn't cost them anywhere near $300 more to build that saber. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like, especially
and
like
especially
89,
if it's.
like CC Sabers and any of those, or TXX, like TX2 Sabers, like any of those distributors that are out there that, sell those installed Sabers. Just, I mean, they have cores. They just pick it off the shelf, stick it in, and it's done. It's all done by the factory. So they just charge
Hmm.
them more money for it because it's of the board and of all the boards. Like that's why CFX is, I think it's like $85 now for the board. It used to be
It is.
150. It used to be 150. And the only reason
Hmm.
it came down in price is because Profi was so cheap comparatively. And then I think it like killed Plector. Like I really do. I think it
Yeah.
really killed their profit margin because you can get a
Hmm.
Profi 2.2 for $22
Hmm.
and a 3.9 for like $34. So
Yeah,
it's
they're
like
fair.
they're cheap.
Yeah.
So I mean, when you install a saber and you make that one little mistake and you get that puff of blue smoke, right?
Oh,
That I'm talking about the puff of blue smoke, right? And you think you've like
dude.
fried your board, right? Which you just fried a MOSFET, you did, but you still have four others you could use. So the board's still good. You
Hmm.
just have to just change configuration. But you do that on a CFX, that's at minimum $90 you just blew versus three profis for this price of one CFX. So it's like,
I know, and I blew two CFXs,
yeah.
and it wasn't because and the funny thing about it is because of one little wire out of the jacket
Mhm.
that touched the inside of a hilt.
That's all it takes,
One
dude.
little strength. It's all it takes.
Well,
But
that Luke, for whatever reason, the diameter is like 2 millimeters smaller than an inch. So when I put it in the neck, it had a little just big enough to where when it hit the pancake, it had the ability to be off a little bit, and that's
mm,
all it took, and it popped it. So it's just
mm,
Oh,
like
man,
it
wow.
just I put it in, I was like, oh shit. It's like smoke comes out of the back. Like, oh, whoops. Let me take it
Whoops.
apart. Get the fan going, get rid of that smell because it lingers. That smell lingers. I don't know what it is, but it lingers when you pop one of those MOSFETs.
But
so
it is also,
you had
but it
real
is
small
also,
traces, right? On the pancakes, real small traces.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
tiny. So you just a half a millimeter off. It'll cross, wire it or short it and
yeah.
boom. Now a lot of times the battery will protect you. If you have a good battery, it'll trip the circuit, so it stops the board from frying. But if for some reason it doesn't, it smokes.
Hmm.
It smokes, man.
And that's what
So
happened. I think that's exactly what happened when with the Oh gosh, what was it? The board that from Electrum Sabers, the
Oh,
D3, the D3.
mm,
I fried four of the MOSFETs on that son bitch,
oh,
and I don't know how it. I mean, because when I got it back, when I guess whoever installed reinstalled the electronics on it, and it was working. 2 days later, you get that blue smoke, and I pulled the board out. I'm all like, "Holy shit! Four MOSFETs just
it's like
that board,
there's like a
that
hole in the
board.
middle of.
Oh, dude, the board looked like a damn toast bird on that thing. It was
It
crazy, dude.
looked like an Ultra Sabers board where they paint it, right? Do you ever have an Ultra Sabers board? They would like paint it with that like
Mm.
electrical goo or whatever it would be. Did you ever see one of those?
Yeah.
It's like
It's been such a long time since I seen, and I think that's because somebody has showed one on YouTube one time, and that
mm,
threw me off those boards. So I never bought any of those boards at all because
yeah,
I that just threw me off. I'm all like, that's not even
their
worth my time.
their diamond controller. That was their thing. Their diamond.
Yeah.
I had a Diamond Ultra Sabers
I'm
once.
sure I did too. I did too.
Yeah.
Everybody did, I think.
If
You
I
pay
ever
for
buy
it.
an Ultra Sabers hilt from them again, I'm just gonna ask them to just give it to me empty. Give it to me empty.
I have bought a couple Ultra Sabers in my time that were empty. I bought a relic
I
when it
bought
first came
one.
out,
I bought
and
one.
the prophecy, their Anakin one was one of their coolest looking sabers. I would say that their prophecy V3 was their take on Anakin's Padawan saber,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
it was cool, but it was still way bigger than it should have been. But
Well,
design wise, it looked
I'm thinking if Nexus does or Darkwolt doesn't come out with a Gunji lightsaber, I'm gonna go with the one that Ultra Sabers has because
no. There's a new one coming out. The guy just made a new version of it. It's awesome looking.
who?
Oh, it's who is it? It looks really nice. It's I'll find it. Hold on.
I mean, there's Jawa's Junkyard, but that was just a rerun.
No,
What's your
maybe it's
thoughts?
maybe it was Jawas, but he's doing another one. He's doing a V2,
Hmm.
I think, and it was supposed to be
I
like
know he's
everything
doing
that
the.
was.
I know he. Well, what do you call it? Jawas Junkyard is doing the Ronin V2.
That's
He
cool.
had that coming out,
Well,
and
I mean,
then
I would say one of the upsides to installing an Ultra Sabers hilt is you get a lot of room for that speaker.
yeah, the one that
Eight
I like was
numbers.
the Kanan. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I kind of like the Kanan one that they did.
I remember that one.
Um,
I remember
I
Tom did one that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he did, and I think that's the reason why I liked it so much was because of watching that video. But the circuitry stuff around it was what made it more appealing. You know, um,
Oof, this is pricey. Damn.
What is it?
It's the Jawas one. It's the Youngling V5 empty pre-order. He's got it for 571 empty. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out.
yeah,
No
that's a bit
way.
pricey.
No
And keep
way,
in mind,
dude.
this
That's
is
real wood, right?
I think.
What's that? Eric?
It's using real veneered wood. Or,
Yeah, that's too much. I'll never spend that much money on a saber,
Yeah,
especially empty. Come on now. That's insane. I mean, you got guys like KR has that Morocco saber that's like $550 empty. It's a lot.
hmm
It's a lot of money. So I mean, if you're a collector, maybe, but for such a saber that you like, how often are you gonna do anything with that saber?
yeah.
It's giant. But yeah, I thought this
I'm.
was cheaper. I didn't think it was this expensive. Damn.
Hey, Rich, did you ever get like the '89 version of the what is it, Jana? Oh man, the pirate saber.
Oh
You mean the
no,
warband?
no, I
Hmm?
got the. I got the I don't know if Corban distributed KR's version.
Jananam. Uh-huh.
This thing is awesome, dude. I love this hilt.
I gotta get one. I need to get one.
Yeah, no,
So
this is a really
Corbanth has it?
I don't know if Corban sells this one. This is the one that KR did. I saw
The one that
I
KR
saw
sells,
Mhm.
the one that KR sells is a Elf Sabers version.
okay, so then
Is
this might
it?
be the same one. It might be the same one. I don't know. Because I know I saw
Okay.
TXQ's one. I saw it
Uh-huh.
from Theory Sabers. I was
Uh-huh.
at Dallas Fan Expo, and
Uh-huh.
I was talking to them. Yeah, this one has a little window. It's kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
it's a really nice hilt. Feels really good in the arm.
I
I
need to
remember
acquire
seeing
one.
I
Yeah,
remember
he
seeing
wasn't there at
pairs.
the FaceCon.
Yeah, the one that Theory Sabers had was I think the TXQ one, and it was a
Mm-hmm.
little bigger. It wasn't as nice as this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
funny
then you
when I
said
was
that's
talking.
the one from KR's?
This is from KR, and this one came
Okay.
with like a stand. It came with a bunch of Old Republic credits. It's cool. It might be
Mm-hmm.
the Elf Saber one because KR does sell Elf Sabers. Like
Okay.
their DV6 is an Elf Saber, I think.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should look up Elf Sabers and try to acquire it from there then.
I mean, check AliExpress. Check
Yeah.
there first. Always check there first because you're gonna get what you want there. But I got what did I get from AliExpress? I got a Mace Windu. I got uh, Star Killer. Um, I got I got a TXQ Book of Boba Fett, the one Star Killer designed. I got that one from it's 89 from AliExpress. That was a pretty nice hilt.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's an okay hilt. Um, I have his Rescuer one, which is a nice hilt. But I wish the problem with that hilt is the belt hanger version is cooler looking than the
Mm-hmm.
actual EFX one. The EFX one has, and I guess because KR has one too. It's got the really thick rings, and I
Mm-hmm.
am
Yeah.
not
The
a thick
proportionate
ring
ones. The
guy. Yeah,
proportionate rings I don't like either. The proportionate
but this
rings,
not even portion. These are like thick, like they're just actually thick compared to what like the thin Luke, like the thin
the original
ribs.
grenade section.
Yeah, I mean, so
Yeah.
this one is the mom, and you can see that it's not proportional. You got a couple thick ones here.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
that's the more screen
even my
accurate one.
X-Tech one, they made it proportional. They're not proportional.
The idealized one I don't like, but this one came with two emitters. Like it was cool. The
Hmm.
kit came with two sections. It came with two necks. It came with the EFX one and it came with the static one. And he made a huge mistake. He didn't make it so you could have the EFX in the static one. And the static one has really thin ones. It looks way cooler. Um, but the EFX one, it doesn't. So it's like this isn't one of my favorite
Mm-hmm.
hilts. But problem with this hilt too, this kit, I don't know what he was doing, but to get the card to fit, like I had to sand the shit out of this card.
Mm-hmm.
It was so thick brass. And I ended up making a little sled for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually installed hollow axes for him. And I told him before he sent it to me, I said, sand your card, the sides of it to where it would just like fit with it would just fall right out. And then I made this little sled that the sled slides underneath.
Yeah. Well, see,
And it
like the
has that.
clamp cards that I do, I have to um I did it for the low profile box one from
Mhm.
TCSS. And that's how I got my when I was doing my clamp cards is I would kind of size up the tile and then cut it out, and I had to sand probably for about an hour and a half. I mean, just getting in there with the sandpaper and just
Yeah.
back and forth all sides of it and just make sure that it was proportional. And each time that I slide the clamp card into the slot of the box one, either the low profile or the regular box one, and make sure that it wasn't like off anyway, in any way, shape, or form. But sometimes I sand too much of it, and then it would just go like right through it. So I'm all like, damn. Okay, well, with the ones that go right through, if you do need to take it off, then you can E6000 it to to the control box.
So for you, I mean, now that you have a printer, for sure, I found
Mm-hmm.
the best way to do a clamp card is this method. So you have your card and you have a sled that it just sits in, and if you can see it, it's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit bigger, and this is like paper thin. Like this sled is
Mm-hmm.
paper thin, so it has some flex to it. So when you put
Mm-hmm.
the card in there, if it says if you put springs, it'll like push it up so you can have good action between the buttons. Because I've
Mm-hmm.
seen people, what they'll do is they'll sand like this edge and this edge, and then leave it thicker in the middle so it has a little rocking.
Mm-hmm.
But you could go too far too fast, and then you're screwed. This
Yeah.
way you have control over how thick, because I can make this as thick or as thin as I want, and it
Mm-hmm.
slides right in. And it actually looks really cool because you don't. There's no, sometimes with control boxes or Graflex clamps, the button will like kind of like slide like in a little bit one way or the other when it's
Yeah.
not centered. This way it's always centered, so it's a nice,
Yeah.
has good springy action.
Well, I like putting I like putting the little SMD switches on top and running like real tiny holes for the wires to
Yep.
go through, and then
Okay.
that way, it's a little more detailed. But for me, instead of putting the buttons on the inside of it, it's on the outside, because most buttons most buttons people are going to be putting on the inside, right, for those type of control
You can
boxes.
do that. You can do that too, where you drill a little. These aren't
Mm-hmm.
centered, which just pisses me off. But they're the little brass tactile ones. Yeah, I know it's just
Yeah.
slightly off. It kind of bothers me that it's not centered, but through the card, and that actually is a pretty cool way to do it too. I've seen it done that way.
Yeah.
Not to
So you'll see when I get Roy Boy done again, that how I have it set up with the SMD buttons on top, and
That's
the
cool.
and running the little wires underneath and stuff. Yeah, man, I'm just so stoked about. I finally got the clamp card the way I want it, and it's
Nice.
I gotta figure out. I gotta test the buttons out to make sure they're gonna work real good on there and stuff like that. So I'll be testing that real soon, making sure the buttons work. But yeah, hey, so next Sunday, let's talk some more about different hilts and chassis setups and the different makers of the hilts and where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do, and if we're getting new or old and all that good stuff. I think that'll be a good for next week,
And also recap Knoxville Fan Expo.
Oh yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Tell us what Bryce says. See if she's gonna be on the show next week.
I will try and meet with her. Yeah.
Yeah, and see if you can get her to come on the show.
So which one is she working on?
Footage of that.
She is doing 2 episodes of Ahsoka.
Okay.
She directed 2 episodes of Ahsoka. So
that's cool.
Nice.
All right.
Well,
all right, gentlemen.
Hopefully
so I hope you all have a great week. Yeah, hopefully you have time, Rich. Come on in. And like I said, I'm always going to send you the link, man, so you can come in.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I didn't have a game tonight, so I was like, I'll hop on tonight.
Nice. It's always good to have you on. All right, so light them up and may the force be with everybody. May the force be with everybody. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week. And let's see what else. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to everybody. Everybody knows the information. I usually say it, but this time I'm gonna cut it short. So
Be kind to each
peace
other.
out. Right, for sure. Have fun.
May the
Talk,
force be
talk
with
about
you.
what you
God
love, not
bless.
what you hate.
Exactly.
Bye.
Let's see. Did it come out?
I think we're still on.
And yeah.